You guys know I gotta sit like that for a minute like an idiot because I still don't know if thumbnails are working or if keywords are working. I think I actually do have keywords and thumbnails now. Phantom Collective got my thumbnail up on Twitter, so if I don't have a thumbnail, I don't know how they could see it. So I guess I probably have a thumbnail, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's on Twitter, so if you guys could see that, please let me know. That's a nice thumbnail. This is how the thumbnail should look on these freaking lives. Nice, colorful, on topic, and if you see a crap thumbnail, that is not what you should see. That's because YouTube sucks. That's what it is. Alright, thank God, man. Thank God. That also means I have some keywords, I have my thumbnail, I dropped from 4 viewers to 1 because no one wants to fucking hear me complain. And the thing should be monetized. Alright, wait. I'm sorry, I was too close to the mic. I do this a lot. Alright. I'm going to try to invite some guests. We're just going to chill for a few minutes to see who comes in. How did I have 4 people and now 1? I messed up already that bad? People hate me. We're going to talk about Amber Heard, pop culture, Sonic, past. Birds of Prey. Very badly. Wait, how can I only have 1 people if Adega and Cranked and Padilla are probably here? Unless you guys just came and left? Alright. Oh, thank goodness for the retweets. I'm going to mute my mic. I'm still having my cereal. It's 4 a.m. here. I started too early, but just let it roll for a little bit. I needed to test to see everything was there. John, what's up, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. John, long time no see. Soul Assassin. Yo, Adega, you could really chill, man. You're really honest. We don't have to do that. It's all good, man. I'd rather you just relax and enjoy yourself. Thumbnail game is very strong. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna let you guys read John's comment for 10 seconds. Okay. So we're just chilling because these lives never take off quickly, and they might not take off at all. Sometimes my lives just kind of wipe out. Yeah, it's like midday Saturday in the East Coast America. So I'm figuring at least people are awake. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. Like always with these lives, if I don't get enough people, we're just gonna have to sadly end it because I don't know, it's showing 2 people now, which seems like I got John, Cranked. I guess if Adega left, probably not. Soul Assassin should be more than that. So, anyway. What you had, Daddy-O Haggis. Yes, Scotland. What's up, man? Thank you so much for coming from Scotland. So, yep, this thing's tweeted out. Got flipped out. Got George. Got 4 people. Jumping from 2 to 4. We needed to stay at 4 and then go to 40. We need to stay at 4 and go to 40. But I got to try to be more entertaining for that to happen. But you know what? I got to tell you guys something. Most YouTube lives aren't super entertaining anyway. I think people are mostly just kind of hanging out, basically. Yeah, thank you, Padilla, man. Tell us about Sonic. Tell us about Sonic, dude. I should see it. I probably don't have the time right now. I mean, I'm going to get super busy Sunday. It's Sunday here. I'll be super busy today. I don't have time. 2 p.m. Yeah, I figure it's about 2 p.m., about afternoon time Saturday. I don't see too many people going live on this time, but I think people are at least awake. These are waking hours, you know? So we'll see what happens. Scotland, nice. I wish I lived in Scotland. Anywhere, well, not anywhere but here. I can't say that, but really sick of the food at this point. Haggis all the time? I don't even know what haggis is, man. What is that? What are you talking about, dude? Haggis. So, all right. Can I actually like get into an article? Can I actually like properly screen share? I'm always scared I'm gonna like screen share and then I'm gonna like I don't know, share something I shouldn't like be sharing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess I'll just send myself a link. So I'll try a screen share. I'll try to get an article going. I'll try to be like a real person about doing a live. So got 5 people in 5 minutes. Not bad. Let's see, we're on 10 minutes. Let's just chill. I know Cranked is at a birthday party or something, so I don't want to, rain on your parade, man. If you gotta go to some birthday party or you're there with your daughter or whatever, that's cool, man. Go right ahead and you do that. We got six lovely people in the chat. If you're here, give me a chat. Let me know you're here. If you found these videos through Amber Heard, let me know, because, yeah, it's a pretty interesting story, and I'm really looking forward to the court case to see what happens. Obviously, this channel doesn't do, like, specifically Amber Heard drama like that, but, it is related, because she is going to be in Aquaman 2, or not, so it is related to, pop culture and entertainment. So I'm good on doing Amber Heard, and I'm going to have more Amber Heard coming up, because Amber Heard is pretty silly, pretty crazy, and I'm trying to see it from her side too. That, remember, I think most of us are on Johnny's side, but the thing is, there's always more than one side to a story, so you gotta at least hear her out. I think she's young. She's probably wrong. She probably lost control. So we'll see. We'll see. Thank you for the super chat, man. And when you sell those moxes, you're gonna be rich. I mean, I've got some too. Mine are unlimited, but looks like you got one signed there. I don't know. The sign thing is always dangerous because, like, how does someone really know it was signed? Then if like they find that it wasn't signed, they've just got like some mark on their card, on their mox, on their beautiful mox. I don't think anyone else knows what I'm talking about as far as mox. Signed because it was a good price over President's Weekend. So yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog, potentially massive 65 million 4-day opening over President's Day weekend. Excellent. You go, Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog speeding toward potentially massive 65 million 4-day debut over President's Day weekend. And I like it. I played Magic back in college during beta. So you were in college when beta came out. When beta came out, I was in junior high school, something like that. I don't think I was in high school. Maybe high school or junior high school when beta. No, I apologize. I was younger when beta came out. I think junior high school, like 6th, 7th grade. I think I just got out of elementary school or something. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. So, while initial estimates were projecting a modest debut in the 40 million range, it appears that Paramount's Sonic the Hedgehog is spinning towards a potentially record-breaking 65 million. This is the lazy way to cover articles on your live, basically. You could, I guess I could link this article to me, and then I could, open my Gmail, and I could, share the article, and, I could do that, I guess. So, has anyone seen Sonic? Anyone seen the thing? Let's see. What's up? Wait, I saw Mr. Alf come in. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. I much appreciate you. And I think I just got a video from Felix. That would be incredible. We're gonna check that out. Let's see. Magic's kind of complicated, man. If you don't understand the rules, it's not going to be easy to explain the rules so much. So, let's see. Maybe I could get my Mary Sue article. Sonic was great. I have not seen it, man, but I honestly kind of forgot it was out because there was like a lot of other news going on around. So, I wanted to check up on Sonic. I wanted to maybe check it out, but apparently, I just kind of forgot. So, yeah. Oh wait, let's go to Bounding into Comics. That's good. If you guys don't know Bounding into Comics, they're kind of like on the side of us YouTubers. So, you know, all right, I'm gonna try this one just for like a test of a screen share because I suck at doing lives. But just to my I can't do it there. Screen share. Browser has blocked your screen. Click the screen icon. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. My screen shares don't work. My lives don't work. I've only got 8 people in my life right now. So yeah, I don't know how to screen share, man. I hate this. I hate this stuff. I wish it was easier. I wish doing lives was easier. I wish I had a guest host who just was like very popular, got a lot of people here, sat here and did screen shares for me. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. I guess I wish a lot of things though. So all right. Rotten Tomato score is 90%. Yeah, I mean, it's like people are always saying, hey, I can't do that. Okay. It's like people are always saying, like, when it's good on our side, we're like, yeah, Rotten Tomatoes is awesome. When Rotten Tomatoes isn't the way we want, we're like, it doesn't mean anything. So it's a slippery slope with Rotten Tomatoes, and we all do it. When it's a movie we don't like, we hold the stuff in higher regards. When it's a movie we do like, all right, when it's a movie we do like, we say, yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, this and that. When we don't like it and Rotten Tomatoes is good, we're like, no, Rotten Tomatoes, they suck. But everyone does it, even in videos. We all do it. But it's good to be aware. Your browser's blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access, then reload the page. I have no idea what they mean, man. So I can't screen share, so I guess I'm not like actually going to go over an article. I'm going to try to bring in a guest. We'll see how that goes. Looks like 8 people on 12 minutes. Go to half an hour, but this might be a bad time to do a live because I've never done a live at this time. And maybe I've done them in the morning and I've gotten like a normal amount of people, but I'm doing it now on a Saturday and it's like afternoon, so it looks like what's up, Loki? If you want, you could jump in here for a little while because I don't know, just kind of testing out this time of day. Doesn't look like it's so active, so just kind of gonna chill, see what happens, and like I doubt random people are gonna drift in, so I'm just kind of waiting for like I guess Twitter and subscribers to drift in, and we'll see how that goes. But usually my lives don't really actually take off so well. I'm on the road. Okay, that's cool. Yo, Ross, what's up, man? And Ross, you know what? You could always jump in if you want to. Ross has been a big supporter of this channel for a very long time. On 10 people. Up, getting in double digits. Double digits. Here we go. Here we go. Please. I'm going to try to be entertaining. I'm a hack, but I'm entertaining. On the road. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see. Also, this is The Last Jedi TGE audience score I'm talking about. I can't. I don't know what that abbreviation means at this point. I'm real bad at abbreviations. This is the TGE audience score I'm talking about. TG. It's not a G. It's a J. See how long I've been in Japan, guys? It's not a G. It's a J. How bad is that? Gonna lose some people. If you're listening to this, keep listening because I'm an idiot. And yeah. So no, I'm really happy that Sonic actually is gonna pass Birds of Prey. Well, it did way past Birds of Prey, but it's gonna blow it away. And I was kind of worried. I'm like, Sonic? I'm like, who, still, I guess people still know Sonic. I'm a little out of touch with it, but apparently it's pretty good. Jim Carrey used to be a pretty big draw, by the way. When he was in his prime, he was a big draw. It was a big deal when his movies came out. So, hopefully we get some more Jim Carrey coming back onto the scene. And I hear they're going to do a Sonic 2, so, that would be really cool if Jim Carrey was in Sonic 2. I don't know if he died or whatever. I don't mind spoilers if you guys know. Let me know. Will do, my friend, listening now and grilling out. Okay, grilling out. Grilling out. Let's see. Grilling out, is that like a grill? Like you're like cooking something on a grill? I don't know what grilling out is, dude. Gotta go easy on me with you guys and your American terms and stuff like that. I am an American still. I was one, but I'm pretty much like half of an American now. You know. So let's see. Yeah, I can't screen share. It says it's blocked. It's blocked. All right. All right then. Ah, yes, food. All right. So what else was I going to talk about on the thumbnail? I said Star Wars. Star Wars is the news is really slow. Views on videos are really slow. Not much is going on. I posted one about Star Wars with Ryan Johnson's reaction to the Rise of Skywalker, Kelly Marie Tran's, and yay, I got a thumbnail. And more people were coming when I had no thumbnail. So what does a thumbnail mean? Well, I'm streaming because my wife's out of the house and she's coming back tomorrow morning. So if I don't do it now, I can't do it, basically. And then once she comes back, I'm not going to stream for quite a while. Actually, I might, yeah, probably quite a while. I don't know. Just depends. My life's horrible. Entertainment hacker Jim Carrey is awesome. Even when the movie script is bad, he also gives a great performance, always professional. Yeah, I agree, man. He is always professional. So, let's see. Ooh, that thumbnail's got to be lighter. All right, I can't do anything about it now. I did this video here. This one right here, Ryan Johnson and Kelly Marie Tran react to Star Wars, and it got like 116 views. And my Amber Heard videos now are over 1,000. 2 of them, which is good because small channels struggle to hit 1,000. If a small channel's consistently hitting 1,000 views, they're not a small channel for very long. They start to grow pretty fast. So, you know, all these Amber Heards over 1,000, anywhere from 300 to like 1,200 right now, and like someplace in between. Star Wars, nothing really going on with Star Wars. I did the reaction, the how it should have ended. Pretty good, you know. Whatchamacall, 186 views in the first day, not horrible. But yeah, what's up, Berserker? Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you for stopping by the John Talks Live too. So that was really cool, really cool. And yeah, I was on John Talks earlier today for me, I guess. So that went well with on Sith Kryptonian and Anomaly. Finally got to talk to him. And Justin Proper, who I've talked to quite a few times, and he is very cool too. So that was a great live. Also talking about Birds of Prey on him. What I was saying is Star Wars is kind of slowing, guys. Like, I am still interested in Star Wars. I'll never stop talking about Star Wars. But, you know, it's like the news is slow. So I guess when Mandalorian 2 comes out, we'll have some news or stuff about that. But I don't even think so, because the Mandalorian was a big show, but the views on the videos weren't so big. You know, people were interested, but everyone was just like, all right, we're going to see it. So, you know, let's see. Yeah, I got a Super Chat fund for shutting up my wife. So, yeah, any donations are appreciated, but might be a short live. We're just chilling. No pressure. But of course, that is appreciated, and my revenue for this channel really, really does going to shutting up my wife, saying, hey, honey, I make some money, so please just shut up and let me do YouTube once in a while, because she doesn't value it. Have you seen the reaction of Twitter? Yeah, I did. That was kind of like the big news, was that, you know, they were spreading these fake tweets. I gotta stand up more. It was like spreading these fake tweets that, oh, I'm gonna go see Birds of Prey with my family, and I'm not gonna see Sonic. It's like, who takes a family to see Birds of Prey? You think I'm gonna take my kids to see Birds of Prey over Sonic? What's up, Jetstreamer? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you coming over from Orville Nation. Orville Nation's a great guy. He's sent me quite a few people who, have checked out lives, checked out the channel. So, excellent. I'll shoot him a message. He's probably busy though. I know he's got a little bit of a hectic schedule, but I'll shoot Orville Nation live if you want to stop by. And if I could get up to like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna chill here. I'll do like at least an hour, and if I could get up to like 20 people or something, then yeah, maybe I'll invite someone else. But who knows how it is. I guess I need to give people like more time to do lives, so I need to give them like more notice. And like if it's just you, it kind of falls apart. Maybe it's cool if there's like 10 people, we could actually chat, but there's honestly not so much going on in the news right now. It's like this Amber Heard stuff is picking up. I see some real traction on that. But aside from that, there's not really too much. Star Wars is pretty much in limbo, basically. Like what's gonna go on with Star Wars? I guess just The Mandalorian 2, and that's about it. Well, the Kenobi show, but the videos on Kenobi or the news on Kenobi doesn't do that well. People are just kind of like, yeah, they should do this, they should do that. I want to see Ewan McGregor again. That's it. Same thing. Same thing with Mandalorian. People are like, it's good. I like it. Good stuff. I want to see the next one. Okay, that's that. People talk about drama when things mess up. That's why Kathleen Kennedy was like a powerhouse in the news for like the last 5 years. Slowing down now, of course, like for the last 5 years though. Brie Larson was like a powerhouse in the news because she was like negative, saying this stuff about white dudes. And, now Birds of Prey because it's negative. Yeah, they do. I'm waiting. I'll get someone on here. Eventually. So, it takes a little time sometimes. So, just gonna keep chilling and it'll happen. It'll happen one of these days. So, let's see. Maybe flipped out. It was hard for me to invite people because I didn't know if I had my thumbnail and my keywords working. So like when I know I have that working, I could invite someone, but I didn't really want to invite someone on a live where it was like, whatchamacall. Like it would be like this like low quality attendance and things like that. But now that I know everything's working, I could invite someone. I'll shoot out a few invites right now with you guys here, and I'll see who jumps in. And here, I'll just send out links, and there we go. Xavius, my buddy Zach, who used to have a channel, then maybe he'll stop by. That would be cool. Yeah, I sent out 3. I can't do much better than that. But we got 11 people. Invite your chat. Yeah, you know what? I guess if John wants to jump on, you can, man. If you're available, you can jump on. So we got 12, so we're going up. We got 24 minutes, got 12 people. I'm going to start getting all fancy, guys. I'm going to start doing silly shit, desperate for viewers. No, it's all good. We're chilling. Dude, you see like channels like, SC and John Talks and them. They don't get like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. Even like Geeks and Gamers has like 219,000 subscribers and their lives hit like 1,000 sometimes. So it's tough. It's tough getting people in lives. And I don't have like, what's up, man? Nice to see you, Obi-Wan Shinobi. So basically, it's not a big deal. I should be able to get like 15, 20 pretty easily because I see other small channels getting that. But I don't do lives a lot, so people aren't expecting it. Like Loki does them every morning. I know, like Proper Justin or Justin Proper does them like every week at the same time. I don't really do them at any particular time. I just kind of jump on, and that's why it sometimes takes people to get a little time to get in here. I didn't plan it out because this channel's been bugged for a long time, and I think it's finally fixed. So, you know, stiff Kryptonian's around, but I don't think, yeah, you know, this like he's a busy student. And I respect that, man. If you're a student, you should be busy. You can keep yourself busy, you know. Give it time and start hitting neurotic and do. If I was a single guy with no family and I had the freedom to actually edit videos the way I want, maybe script some videos once in a while, but I don't, man. What I do is I make videos when my wife and kids are sleeping. I have about 90 minutes to make 2 videos. So if something messes up, sometimes I have to leave it. If editing isn't perfect, sometimes I have to leave it. If sound isn't perfect, sometimes I have to leave it or not upload. So I really have a tough time. You know, so my videos are really, really like not even like half as good as they should be. So I just have to do like this kind of like spam style. I've got some downtime at work. I can do thumbnails and research, and that really helps because then when I get home and I finally get a little bit of time to myself, I could just go. But it's tough. It's tough. Save me, Obi-Wan Shinobi. You're my only hope. But speaking of Doomcock and Neurotics, they're doing incredible, man. They're the top right now. They're at the top. They've pretty much passed Geeks and Gamers, I think. Yeah, I mean, sub-wise, Neurotic has, and viewership-wise in lives, usually. I've seen G&G do pretty good, but it's usually like on peak hour, like when some story is really hot. But just like, you know, any old live, yeah, Gary's killing it. I'll DM Garrett, say, stop by, man. People are talking about you. So, actually, I can't say I know Doomcock, like know him like a buddy, but we, you know, I've been in contact with him, and he contacted me like last week. I was shocked. So, I woke up Doomcock's DM, and I was, oh my god, Doomcock DM me. I thought it was like some spam, just, you know, to like, for like a bunch of people to like join a live or some promotion, and it was actually an email talking to me about Japan from Doomcock, and that was kind of very nice and kind of crazy, and he's one of the most polite guys I've ever seen in my life. Met, heard, seen, you guys know what I mean. Met, heard, seen, you guys know what I mean. So, you know, I think at some point it's not impossible that I get Doomcock here or do another video with him, but moves really slow because I'm sure he's got pretty much everyone and their mother lined up who knows who he is, who has a channel or even hopes of working with him, knocking on his door. So the old EH, I don't know. I'm a little special. I'm in Japan, but aside from that, I'm not sure. I've been trying to think of what he could do, like content-wise, for my channel, and having trouble. Because I had my Star Wars series, and, you know, I reached out to some people, like, you know, what do you guys think? You guys want to do my series? And some people were like, yeah, I'd love to, but Star Wars doesn't mean anything to me anymore. So I was like, I gotcha. I feel that. You know, like when I started the series over a year ago, you could talk. We still had hopes it was going to do good. You could say what it meant because you wanted to save it and things like this. And now people are just like, I don't know. I can't do that. So I'm just going to have to stick to like Star Wars channels. So this is a series here, right? So it's kind of hard to see. All right, it's going to focus. All right, so Doomcock did it. He's on top. Then John Talks and Ivan are down there. They did it. They kind of helped me kick it off, I guess, because once I got them, I was able to get other people, right? So if we scroll up, we got Hey Viv, Abu Nas, then we've got Mark with a C, then we've got Stephanie Janizek, then we've got, that's actually a subscriber of mine, old subscriber, Ron Navy, and then we got Carbonite Chat, who used to be a channel, then we got Proper Jeremy, when he was Proper Jeremy, we got Flipped Out, and we got Geekful, you know, my buddy Rob, and yeah, and then just a couple of random stuff. John Matrix down there. So, you know, when I kept reaching out for this series, people were like, yeah, I'd love to, but it doesn't mean anything to me. So my main goal is to get Star Wars Theory to do it, which seems rather impossible, but not completely impossible, because I have some tricks of the trade to get people to do stuff. It just depends on if he like would even want to be on a smaller channel or not, and especially if he knew I was like leaning towards Phantom Menace. I guess I have to say this channel's Phantom Menace because I'm totally aligned with everything they believe, so it would be dumb to say I'm not Phantom Menace. I just don't like the name so much. So I'm not a menace. I'm a hacker, and I don't menace people. But yeah, I would be wrong to say this wasn't a Phantom Menace channel. So he might just be like, if he reads my request, he might just be like, oh, this guy is kind of Phantom Menace. Might look at my channel for 1 minute, and he might just be like, oh, you know, what's he saying there, like about Ryan Johnson and this and that, because he plays the middle, and I think he has to, because he has a general 2 million sub Star Wars channel. He can't afford just to be like, take one side, be like, the Disney trilogy sucks. He just can't do it. Like, I get that, you know? Or like if he sees this like box office hits rock bottom, he'll be like, no, I don't know if I want my face on this guy's channel, you know? Yeah, please hit that like button. And Miss Star, nice to see you. I gotta thank you for the support. I've seen you at Loki's channel, so thank you. He's a good guy. Thank you for supporting Loki. If he's still here, I don't know. Never know these things. Sonic video's doing okay. You know, I thought it was like pretty good news. And I'm going to release like 2 Amber Heard videos pretty soon, and we'll see what we got there. All right, 14 people going up. I'm getting better. I'm getting more exciting, guys. Maybe I'll start doing silly stuff, and then people will listen. But I am very happy. Sonic is going to be 65 million. Birds of Prey did like half of that. So I'm going to be like, maybe I'll make another video, maybe I won't. Be like, awesome, Sonic beat out Birds of Prey. And yeah, I saw Birds of Prey. I was playing a video game while I was watching it, wink wink, but it was not quite as bad as people say with the messages, but they were definitely there, you know. All the heroes were female. All the fighters are female. There wasn't one dude in the mix who was doing something. You know, they had to make it an all-girl party against all men. Lots of kicks in the nuts. I know that, like, they actually mentioned that, whatchamacall, Harley Quinn got punched in the tits, and she said it, so I guess they made a joke about that, but I think it was just more of a joke, you know, than, like, I'm gonna get a woman down by punching her in the tits, you know, but kind of funny they adjust that. No one ever talks about getting punched in the tits. Nerd Cookies, greetings. Out and about, just done with brunch. Thank you so much for stopping by, Nerd Cookies. And yeah, appreciate you. I remember a $2 Super Chat from you, and I don't forget Super Chat faces. And I think I've given you the shout out for that, and I should give you another one. I've been doing quite a few shout outs. Sonic Boom, you got it, man. You got it. Gonna have to get another one of Ross's videos up here pretty soon. I promised him it's gonna happen. Lurking. Yeah, people lurk. That's cool. Lurking is, if you're lurking but you're actually watching, then that's the most important thing to do. Watch time is the most important thing to do. So if you're lurking and watching, you are more important than someone who's watching 2 minutes and commenting and liking the video, which I know a lot of people do. I said I've done it myself at times. Try to let that thing go for 3 minutes, you know, but like liking something and watching for a minute, I think it hurts more than it helps, unfortunately, you know. So it's better to watch than anything, basically. Well, to be fair, Birds of Prey demographics for female audience. Sonic is awesome now. Yeah, well, that's the problem with it. They made it for, like, why? Why did they make it for women? Why not make it for everybody? You know? I like Birds of Prey. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't bad. You know? Cool. Let me know. If you're on Twitter, just send me a DM. Send me a DM. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I could never make promises about video watching because, you know, I'm supporting like 40 channels plus like the 10 channels I watch, like the bigger channels. So, you know, there's just no way for me to watch videos unless it's like super special. And like I can't watch videos and make my own videos at the same time And I'm never sitting there like, oh, I'll watch TV, I'll watch a video, I'll play a video game. I never have that time, ever. So watching videos is tough. You know, you'd be better off like DMing me your opinion on it, and I'll read DMs usually and just get back to you. But videos are tough, you know, across the board. You know, whoever it is, it just doesn't matter. Like if I watch a video, it has to be like important enough for me to get information I don't have that I could make a video off of or something like that. So it's just super tough. I watch reactions sometimes to like 4 or 5 minutes, no big deal. And if I was a single guy and I had time to just play video games like a couple of hours a night or something, I'd throw on everyone's video. I'd let them run for a few hours while I'm playing games, but I don't. There's never a time I could watch videos and do something else at the same time. When I come home and I eat dinner, sometimes I could let one run, maybe. No, I'm feeding my kids. What am I saying? Yeah, almost never. When I eat lunch at work, sometimes I could leave a video on in the background. But whose video? Because like I said, there's like 30 to 40 channels who are making videos, plus the big guys. So out of like 50 channels, whose video do I watch? Well, I watched the one I think I'm just going to get the most like information that I can't get myself out of, which is sometimes a random video, like someone we don't know, or it's like world class who like really analyzes things and scripts it out, something like that. Or someone like SC who hits something really, really fast, like on the hour, so I could like check out the story or something. So I just have no luxuries available. I have no luxuries at all. Yep. Looks like Orville Nation can't today. Orville Nation can't. But we got 14 people, so we're rolling. Paulie J, why don't you come in, man? Oh my god, I just knocked down my e-cigarette. Okay. It's not an e-cigarette. Kind of is. Anyway, get to that sometime. But yeah, you should jump in for a little bit, man. You know, we should have a chat. Got 13 people rolling along. I was playing Street Fighter 2. a few weeks ago. Yeah, Street Fighter 2. I've been playing Street Fighter 2. Let me see, man. I'm not gonna say me not quite like before you were born. I mean, shows how old I am, but I've been playing for a long time. I've been playing since I was 14. I'm 42 now. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Mark? Mark always gives me some great comments. On 38 minutes, 15 people. We're moving up, baby. I'll stay live for like another hour and a half if I get people. And, you know, let's see. I was going to invite John Talks, 'cause I was just on his live before, but, you know, like, let's see, like John Talks for 15 people. I don't know if it's like totally worth his time, you know. So yeah, maybe I'll see if I get up to 20. I'll shoot John a message. Maybe he'll stop by for a few minutes, because I usually know what he's up to, which is probably YouTube stuff. So, you know, see if we can get Paulie in here. And I actually kind of want to talk to Paulie about something. Let me get to Mark's comment. Mark, thank you so much, man. You're always here leaving great comments. And, you know, you're one of the people. Wasn't John Talks going to be in your live stream? No, I went on John Talks' channel. He was never supposed to be on mine, but I went on his channel today. We were on for about 3 hours, 2.5 hours. It's just always a possibility he'll stop by here. It's just, you know, not always a great use of his time. Hey, man, your comments, I can't see my face. Yeah, at some point he'll be here, but it's tough for us to set up because I live in Japan and I have like a total family life. So, but yeah, it's not impossible. But I was on his channel, is what I said yesterday, and yeah, that happened. That was pretty fun. Kevin Smith announced the cast of his He-Man show includes Mark Hamill as Skeletor and Sarah Michelle Gellar as Tella, who is the lead character of the new show. That is very interesting, man. So yeah, Paulie, I sent you something on Messenger because I don't know how else to send you the message, but it's on Messenger right here. So you just click that, and that should take you to SteamYards. So, because you're not on Twitter. So we'll see what happens. And Paulie plays bass for the band that does the music at the end of my videos. I've been doing whatchamacall, some like other intro. Yo, what's up?
Hey, am I working?
Yep, I'm shrinking you because you got no icon, man.
Dude, this is the first time I'm using this. Be careful.
All right. What's up? How you doing?
Not much, man. It's 2:30 here on the East Coast of America.
Yeah, I figured I'd do a live because I'm up now. I know it's not the best time, but I figured people are up. We got 15 people now, 40 minutes, climb and see where we're at in an hour. Usually it goes up a little bit, and now I got a wonderful guest.
Wonderful.
So, what program are you using?
To join you on this thing?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, what else?
whatever link you sent me.
Oh, right. So this is your first time on SteamYard.
Correct.
Okay, so Paulie usually has like a really cool icon. You could see. Wait, it'll focus in a minute. In a minute, it's coming. There it is. So he's got a cool icon. Right, I didn't realize that. All right. Yeah, if you could throw that in and give it a shot, but maybe it's a pain in the ass. So, well, whatever. It's special because usually no one comes in like that.
Well, probably
Let's see.
after. I'll try to figure out the settings and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm being a dick. It's not your fault if you just jumped on. But yeah, you could jump on here, man, if you're around Saturday mornings or whatever. And yeah, just so you guys know, I think we've known each other for 25 years, 20 years.
Well, I'd say probably 96, 97.
Right.
Because just when I got into high school, I think.
Yeah, it's over 20 years.
Yeah.
Yes, that's pretty crazy. Still kind of feels like we're like the same though, right? Like
Well, the problem is we still look the same because of all the
Yeah.
electrical interference that happens on Long Island and everything. Everyone gets
Right.
cancer and stuff.
Right. Well, we had a problem here, if you remember, with the power plant.
Yeah, that was
So
freaky.
let's see. Sounds freaking awesome, and it's Kevin Smith, so you know there's. What do you think of Kevin Smith right now, Paulie?
He's back and forth. Sometimes I think he's just some crazy progressive, but then he'll say something kind of like with Mark Hamill. He goes back and forth.
Well, he shilled the fuck out of the Star Wars movies, so.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking maybe he expects them to change with the times,
Right.
but unfortunately, it was heading into the wrong direction.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, dude, he said the end of Rise of Skywalker was gonna melt our minds. You know, how about like irritate me into vomiting, basically?
That's
Kind of.
well, melting your minds, maybe the bad way.
Yeah, in a bad way. He was like, "It's gonna melt your mind."
It's
So, but
radiation, bro.
um,
But yeah, that Amber Heard thing, I haven't really looked too much into it, but that's just beyond. I said in chat before that both of them are stupid. Amber Heard just a crazy son of a you know what, and Johnny Depp is some 1990s hippie that he thinks, dude, if we all just get along, then nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, he does have that hippie sense to him, like
Yeah.
absolutely.
But
You
not
know,
everyone thinks like that. So it's like
right,
one versus everybody.
right. But I do think he's right in the situation.
In a way, yeah, but didn't she chop off like his finger or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, let me stay with the woman that chopped off my finger.
yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate the comments. You could DM me that video if it comes out. I will do my best. It's just very hard to get the videos these days for me because I don't want to lie and say I'll check it out. I will try. Please, send me a link. All right. Yeah. So basically, my Amber Heard videos are all over 1,000 views right now. Well, not all of them, 2 of them, which is pretty rare.
Well, it's the hot topic right now.
Yeah, but it's been going on for years. It's been going on for like 4 years. I looked up, 3 years.
Yeah.
So
well,
it just kind of resurfaced.
her against him. Yeah, that's been going on for years. But now Johnny Depp, he's been slowly dropping information where she was the
Right. Oh man, you should be the star of the channel. You know more than me about it, and I did like 4 videos on it already. Man. Holy shit.
Well, no, I watch other well, I watch the Ralph Retort, the Kill Stream, and sometimes
Oh,
he'll
oh,
go
you
off
got
on
me.
it.
You got me, man. But no, yeah, that's a great point. It's been going on for a long time. So, yeah, and I got like I'm gonna just keep dropping videos on it because they're doing wonderful. The only thing is, I'm getting some subscribers who like might not like my other stuff so much. I'm getting. I apologize if anyone's listening, but I'm getting kind of normies, you could say, just like norm. Not which is not a bad thing. Normie isn't exactly a bad thing, right? So, when I get these like normie subscribers, if they see my next video, like Ray's and Mary Sushi's the worst fucking character ever, they're like, wait a minute, I like Ray. What did I subscribe to here? Or like, some Brie Larson or something. They're like, well, wait a minute, I like Brie Larson. I like the Unicorn Store, but I also love Johnny Depp. I'm like, so, not exactly someone who might like the channel, but they're definitely getting a lot of attention.
You gotta do more shill videos, man. So you gotta keep
Yeah,
those
well,
normies.
as I just explained to people, I gotta make videos. Like, here's my apartment right here, and like right down that hall, my wife and my kids are sleeping in that room.
Hmm.
So how loud can I get as like a shill? Like, I'll be here like this at like like on a midnight. If I wake them up, it's gonna be hell. So that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons I'm having trouble. And I don't know. It's hard to sometimes it's hard to think of things. I don't want to get it out unless it's funny. Like, I did one for the patron actually.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to make it a thing like you have to be a patron to see it. I'm definitely gonna keep uploading them. But yo, Ruth, what's up? You could stop by if you want. I don't know. I think Ruth is home and available, and you could stop by, and that would be cool. So Ruth is like, I don't know, just been a friend of mine on Twitter for a really long time. Just one of the best people. So she could jump in here anytime she wants. Usually prefer to separate art from artists. Their personal lives aren't out business, but if this stuff cost Johnny Depp the Pirate series, then yeah, they probably should recast Mera. So I'm gonna throw Ruthie a link, and Ruthie's gonna come in, and yeah, that's great. That's great. I got over 10 people, man, on my silly little live here. So and a little later, hopefully, we'll get a couple more people in. I want to give Paulie a chance to talk about your band, and I'm definitely going to give it some promotion on the channel when I get a chance.
Oh, you
So,
have been. Every video, the end credits song.
yeah, but I mean like an actual, you know, link. Hold on, I'm looking for Ruth. Why don't I have her DM on here? Okay, here we go. Okay. So, yeah, so why don't you just tell us for a minute while I'm doing this about the band?
Oh, the band is called Christhead. I play bass in it. I'm normally a guitar player, so this has been fun for me.
Oh,
Um,
right.
it's one of our old friends, Justin. He sings and
No one
plays
knows who
guitar.
Justin is. Oh, you said Arl. Okay, you said
Our old
Arl
friend,
friends.
yeah.
I got you. Yes. Arl friends. Yes.
Um, it took us way too long to do this album. It took us
Mm-hmm.
way too long to have it engineered and mastered and whatnot, but it's finally out on Bandcamp. I think it's out on iTunes now and all that stuff. It took a while
Mm-hmm.
longer for it to reach all the other platforms. But you
Mm-hmm.
can look us up, Christhead, 2 words. And
Right.
the album is called Modernism Blues.
Well, if you have a link, if you could send the link to my messenger, I'll put it in the chat. And I'm gonna put it. If you could send me do me a favor, send me some links. I'm gonna put them in my description.
Yeah,
So
man.
hopefully, and I'll buy an album when I get a chance. I move slow at some point, but it'll be there. So, you know.
Nah, I already gifted you one, man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna support because I'm
Okay.
gonna buy the album. I'm definitely. I'll have two. Or can I buy one and send it to someone? Well, we'll talk about
Yeah,
that later. But anyway,
yeah, you could always gift
anyway,
an album.
have you seen Birds of Prey?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
No. Do you want to?
On purpose?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess you have like no reason for that, right?
I I don't tend to watch comic book movies. Sorry, chat. It's not really my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really get a chance to go to the movie theaters that often because either I'm working out, playing with the bands, or just trying to catch up with politics in life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The last time I went to the movie theaters, I don't even remember. I think I saw Dunkirk or something like that.
You didn't see Joker?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Yo, you haven't seen Joker at all in any way?
I could download it illegally if I wanted to, but I haven't seen the whole
Okay.
thing.
No, we can't do that here. So, okay, I guess so. But yeah, Joker is like one of the things that I really loved. I can't believe you haven't seen that. What's up, Ruthie? How you doing?
Hi, how are you? I
I'm
just heard
yeah.
that he's in a band. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've known Paulie
Hey, Ruthie.
since like the beginning of high school.
Yeah, I've seen you've done videos on him, right? The guitar player?
Yes, yes. He's been doing my music since like the very beginning.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I've heard your music's really good.
So
It's
Thank you very
yeah,
awesome.
it
much.
is.
Oh, you're
It's definitely
welcome.
kick ass. So which one? Ruth, have you seen? You've seen Joker, right?
Yes, I have. I liked it.
Okay. Have you
Yeah.
seen Birds of Prey?
Yeah, it was okay.
What do you think about like? Did it have like feminist, woke stuff like that?
Not well, uh, honestly, no. I don't think it was that way. I mean, it beating up like a ton of guys, people consider
Right,
woke,
right,
but
right. It was like really
no.
one-sided with like, if they just make a normal movie, it's usually not like five girls against all men. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Well,
some people run into that.
mm, there's been a lot of movies in DC and Marvel that's been a lot of guys and like one woman too. So, I mean, you got to be fair on both sides of the bar, you know? I mean, I've seen, I don't mind that it's all female cast. I
Hmm.
really like Canary. That was the good character. I really liked her. She stood out. But as far as like, I mean, if they don't just make it like females do everything perfectly, you know what I mean? I don't
Yeah,
mind an all
yeah,
female
yeah,
cast.
yeah, yeah. That's a
If
good
they're
point. That's a
if
good
it's a good
point.
story and the story just concentrates on the story, that's
Hmm.
fine. I think the I forgot his name, the villain. I think he was a little woke, a little bit, but other than that, the movie was okay. I mean, I wouldn't go see it twice. Not
Right.
because everyone's like, oh, the movie's like I always say, I'm gonna judge the movie on my own experience, but it's more of a movie that I would just rent. It's like Suicide Squad. It wasn't that great, but I enjoyed some of the characters. That's how I
Well,
see it.
Suicide Squad had like Will Smith, who's like a pretty big pull at the box office.
Uh
And
huh.
like a pretty big name. And they had the Joker in the movie. It wasn't like a great Joker, but they had the Joker. So
Well, yeah, I mean the combination of the Joker and Harley Quinn. I mean, you can't beat that. You know what I mean?
mhm.
It's always
Let me
good.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Because like
Mhm.
a lot of us guys are saying, well, the women aren't really sexualized. Like they're not like sexy, and there's no like male gaze. You know? It's like honest.
Yeah.
I guess that wouldn't bother you. But could you see from like our point of view how well we don't want to see Harley Quinn in baggy pants and stuff, and we'd rather just see the sexy ass
Hey,
shots
I'm
and
all
stuff like
down.
that.
I mean, look, we live. I mean, we live in real world. I mean, guys are
Yeah.
gonna look at women.
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
wanna look at women sexy. I think that's fine. I mean, I like
Yeah.
to be looked at sexy. I'm not gonna lie and
Yeah.
sit here like,
Yeah.
oh no, I don't want a guy to look at me. Who
I
doesn't? You
wish
know?
I wish I was looked that sexy. I'd take that, man. I mean, I think I look pretty good right now. I look better than I used to because I get a haircut and stuff. But
No, let me tell you this. When it's different, not all the time. I mean, yes, women, guys are more visual. This is my personal opinion. Guys are more visual, but as women, when I look at a guy, I don't always look at, oh yeah, he's
mhm,
good looking, but I
mhm.
mean, I look more at his character of how he
Are you
is.
sure?
Yeah, I swear. Well, look at Adam Driver. A lot of women don't think he's hot. I
I
think
think
he's
he's
hot.
pretty. I think he's a pretty good looking guy.
Yeah, but a lot of people like don't consider him hot. They consider I forget his name, Superman. Like or what's his name?
Mhm.
He's
All
playing
right. I'm gonna get to
you know?
Paulie in a second because I think this is a good thing. Like
Yeah.
I've had probably Paulie and I because I know Paulie Peru have been having girls tell us our whole lives, they don't really look at looks. But I think the fact is, when we go out with the
That's
better looking
bullshit.
guys, they always get more attention. The better looking guys always get more attention when like we go out with them and stuff like that.
Well, it's bullshit because not all women think like that.
No,
You know?
I mean, it's not like everything you think about, but definitely it's like part of it. You
No, I
know.
don't mean you. I mean stereotyping like that
Mm-hmm.
girls don't like I'm not gonna say nerdy guys or like guys that don't look buff or look a certain way. That's not true. Women, yeah, we do tend to go for like you guys. We look at, I mean, naturally, if you think a guy's attractive, but it depends on the like a guy too. Like guys like certain type of girls, women do too. But my whole life, I've never went on the looks. I went more on like
Mm-hmm.
the personality and how sweet they are. Honestly, that's the
What
truth.
What do you think, Paulie?
Well, there's always a first impression between the sexes. I mean,
Yeah.
if for a guy or a girl, if let's say there's something, not to sound superficial, but wrong with their face or something wrong with their body, always going to be maybe a hesitation. But
Mm.
like Ruth said, once you get to know a person, maybe your opinion
Yeah,
might
yeah,
change.
yeah. I mean,
But will that point come about when you get to know someone enough for your opinion to change?
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, the first impression, yeah, definitely. I guess looks would be more important in like the very first impression. But once you get to know them a little bit more, then it's less important.
Yeah, would like a Stacy want to let some 300 pounds guy get to know her or something like that?
Okay, but getting back to the topic, if it's like a movie, like Harley Quinn, I'm not going to get to know her. I'm not going to ever date her.
Well, movies in general are eye candy, stuff like that.
So
Well,
some movies are eye candy. Some movies are just trash.
Yeah.
Hi, Proper.
Hi, hey Ruthie,
Proper.
how are you?
I honestly think like as far as Harley Quinn, I mean if you're all you're looking at is like what she's wearing, I mean, yeah, it's cute to see her in the outfits, but don't you want to see her character kick ass too? You know what I mean? I think it's more on the character, not always just the visual. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows she's beautiful. I mean, you've seen Suicide Squad, but when it comes down to it, I focus more on that character than. But I'm not a guy, so I don't know. I guess.
How did she dress in the comics? Was it, all baggy pants, whatnot, or was she wearing skimpy stuff?
I think she was like in like some black jester suit, if you remember in the comics.
Yeah, and the cartoons as well. Is that what we're talking about? Birds of Prey?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is Justin Proper. We're just chilling here. Got like a couple of people, so having a little chat with Ruth. My friend Paul, I've known for like since high school.
Hi, Paul. Very nice to meet you.
Hey, how's it going, bud? Thank you.
Good. Well, how's it been? Being around this guy for so many years.
It's been the experience of his life, man.
Well, out of the whole,
You live in the high life.
Yeah.
well, out of the whole group of our friends, he was the least of our worries.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait, I have a question. How long have you? Wait, this went over my head. How long have you guys been friends for?
I'd say around since like 1996.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Around then.
What was he like when he was young? I want to know.
I was
When
actually
he was young. Oh my God, Ruthie, how rude!
all right. Let me tell you this. I was nothing like I am now, and I'll just outright say it. We were pretty bad. We used to steal shit, vandalize, break shit, and do all kind of fucking drugs and alcohol, and the worst possible shit we could do.
Like when you were kids or like teenagers or something?
Yeah,
Yes.
out of adolescence.
I hope the drugs started in high school, not like elementary school.
They might still be going now, motherfucker.
Who knows?
All right. Jeez, man.
Excuse me, Paul, but the question was.
All right, wait. Here's what Harley Quinn looks like in the comics.
Okay.
Yeah. See, she's all covered up.
Yeah.
She's covered up.
She's the jester to the Joker.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah, that's why they work so well together, I guess, in the comics.
Well, I don't know. That hip to buttocks ratio doesn't really fit the human or the female
well,
body
it's at an
type.
angle. It's at an angle. Okay.
Yeah.
She has very powerful thighs.
No, I never spray painted. Wasn't my style. It kind of felt bad.
You felt bad about spray painting, but
yeah. Let's think more Robin Hood. Steal from the rich, give to the poor. Corporations and stuff. I wouldn't like vandalize some store or like take something from like a friend or some old lady. Well, maybe some friends, depends. But or take something from like an old lady. But like the Robin Hood thing, like big corporations, shit like that. Fuck them. Like was the attitude,
What did you rob? Amazon or something? Or what was the equivalent? Nike? I don't know.
Arts and craft stores. I think we ran an arts and craft store out of business.
Okay.
I literally think we ran an arts and craft store and a few video stores out of business with what we were doing.
Oh my god! You know what I did one time that was really bad? I hit a parked car, really scratched it up, and I got scared. And I remember someone left a note, so I got out, left a note, and I took off. And then I came back, took the note, and then took off because I didn't want to get in trouble.
That I totally understand that. I accidentally well, I was backing out once when I was like 16 and hit a car, and then I just drove away. Just like, it's just a little bump. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, this was like last month. I just couldn't take it. I was really scared, so I just took off.
How bad did you hit it?
The light. I hit the light.
Did you break it? Oh.
Yeah, well, I bumped into it like really hard. I didn't even notice that the car. Well, the car was in front of me, but I thought I could just go. Well, anyways, I felt bad, but I did. I'm not gonna lie, I did run away. Yeah, so
it's okay. I stole beef jerky from the Boy Scout camp. What's even better is that they left one of the soda machines open. Like, you know how they like change it and like restock all of the stuff? The guy forgot to lock it. So we just took all of the Mountain Dew, and I had a good supply of Mountain Dew for a good 2 months.
You're so bad. I've taken toilet paper.
Hey, the soda machine was on. You taking toilet paper from people?
Well, my nose was running, and I knew I was going to I had to go, so I took the toilet paper from the toilet in the hospital.
You're from the bathroom, yeah.
I couldn't help.
You couldn't help but just reach in the toilet and grab that toilet paper. You just had to use it again.
No, not from the toilet. I mean, the
talk
toilet
about recycling.
That was the last one. So hey, there's paper. The paper holdy things. I don't know. I never
the
used
roll
this
thing.
No. Where you put the paper on the. You know when you go. Yeah, you can use those if you run out of toilet paper. It's not a big deal. But yeah.
the roll, like the cardboard.
I know my friend Josh here, who's in Japan with me, and I'm just gonna give this away. He used to steal toilet paper from the school because it's too cheap to buy it.
Hey, you know what? I actually just heard.
So
I just heard just earlier today. I was just watching some interview Margot Robbie was doing, and she apparently stole a friend's just took her toilet paper. Well, when she was not as famous, I guess. But I think Wolf of Wall Street came out. Anyway, she had an entire Ralph Lauren bag full of toilet paper, and the paparazzis took a picture of that. And her mom's like, "Where'd you buy from Ralph Lauren?" I didn't. It's just toilet paper in there. So I find it interesting. You and Margot Robbie have something in common. You steal toilet paper from your friends.
And I also still, I don't steal because it's a courtesy thing, but I take those coffee things, I'll take the whole little container and throw it in my purse. You know, when you go to 7-Eleven, because I love that flavor and I don't want to buy it because it's not the same. So I just take it from 7-Eleven. The, what is it? The half and half mocha. Yeah, it's really good.
Let's see. I wanted to get to this comment. When I became a John Talk sub, he was only getting 30 people watching his lives, and I was telling people live streams are tough, man. It's kind of tough to get people in because if you watch really big channels with even 50K, let's say Mecca for example, it takes 100 people, or Odin, they've got she's got 50,000 people. Getting 100 people, you know what I mean? So Odin gets 110 or 20, he's got 20,000 people. So 15 isn't so bad for my sub count. It's bad because but I can't stream a lot. But all I'm saying is it's 30 people isn't even that bad for at the time John was 5K subs or something, Let's see. Josh says, not only that, I preferred the rough sandpaper texture. Some people need a little more grit, And the school too. Don't get graphic about fucking toilet paper, dude. Come on. You don't have to talk about.
Come on, that was funny.
The toilet paper.
That was pretty good. That was good.
You don't have to talk about the toilet paper.
I do like my toilet paper a little thicker. You know, you can buy that bounce one. That one's better. I'm just saying, it's better to have.
Me and my brothers used to steal snacks and Pokemon. It's Pokemon, by the way. Pokemon cards from the Walgreens by our elementary school before going to class. That's nice of you, man. That's nice of you.
By the way, the only reason I stole I don't count the soda machine at the Boy Scout camp as really stealing because someone left it open. That's their fault. But the beef jerky was overpriced. I'm like, I can get this for like $3 back then, and they're charging me $10 for this shit. No, fuck that. I don't know why, but people always beef jerky is so fucking expensive. I don't know why. It's like
you stole. You can't save yourself.
Well, I would like to go back to the Robin Hood analogy that John was making earlier.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Robin Hood analogy works every time.
Yeah,
especially in a court of law.
Yeah, in a court of law, you'll be crying. I didn't mean to do it.
Dude, I would go back to wherever that was and just pay him back, I guess. Like, I don't know.
That was a long time ago. It doesn't
at this
matter
point, you could say I'm better looking than Kevin Costner because he's probably getting crusty by now. I haven't checked him out in a little while, but like Chris, thanks for stopping. We got Chris Prasa. Do you say that Pras? How do you say that, man? It's Prsa. Pras. I can't say that name, man.
There's not even a vowel until the very end. Wow.
So, thank you for stopping by. Let me read Chris's comment real quick. That's not being cheap, it's being frugal. I worked construction during college, and I could tell you toilet paper, soap, and sunscreen always disappear. Yeah, man.
It's necessities for the job.
It's definitely frugal. That's why all the Chipotle napkins are stolen, and all of their Tabasco sauces.
Yes, I was a gangster when I was young. You could, I mean, I don't know, man. I also never got beat up because Paulie and I had friends. I think mostly my friends, but Paulie knew of them, and they were like UFC fighters, and they were training to be UFC fighters, and they pretty much put the Sarahs, and they're like UFC fighters now. They kicked anyone's ass me I wanted. They were looking, they were like, we got to practice. Who can we beat up? Like, if anyone said anything to me, looked at me the wrong way, they just beat the living shit out of the guy, and they beat the shit out of teachers. It didn't matter if it was a teacher. I could just say, Mr. Famine. Oh, all right, whatever. It didn't matter, whoever it was.
Didn't they randomly throw combination locks down the hole in between periods?
I don't know, man. They did a lot of stuff. They used to fight kids from the army. They used to go to like the we had like army. Here they are right here, right?
ROTC?
That's like Nick. Yeah, he's Nick Sarah. They're brothers. They've been in UFC for a long time. They trained with the Gracies, and we grew up with them in high school. And I was like pretty much best friends. I never got touched. People knew I knew them. They didn't touch me. I'd go up to people and be like, well, you could talk to Nick about that. And they'd literally just like run away from me pretty much. Happened quite a few times. It's really awesome. So I'm still in touch with them.
I never had problems in school. It was, we never, I don't know. It's weird. Like the stories you guys are saying, I never had like.
What kind of problems are we talking about? Just like.
Just getting like physically getting pushed around and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I did get pushed around once by this mean girl, but my friends took care of her. But other than that, no. Like I was a cheerleader, and she was competing, and she accidentally kicked me, and I said, hey, I did cuss her out, and she came at me like trying to hit me. My friend hit her back, but that's the closest thing I ever got to a fight.
Did she do it on purpose? You said it was an accident, but was it actually an accident? I know girls do that sometimes.
No, when I said, hey, watch it, she said, fuck off. So, no, I think she did it on purpose. She was a bitch.
Oh, okay.
But she was a gangbanger, too, so you have to be careful back then. Schools are really different. Like, I'm from San Diego, so the schools out here are really ghetto.
Okay. I have no idea about Cali. I really don't.
She just gangbanged the football team? Like, what do you mean? Like,
she was a chola.
She got around. Okay, all right.
No, oh my God, you're so Midwest. A chola.
What do you mean? You said gangbang. What else do you think that means? Does it mean something else?
Chola?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what she was.
It's a Latina gangster.
Oh, an actual.
See, I
Okay.
told you, you don't know what the hell I'm talking
Well, no, I don't. No hablo
Even
español.
they're from the East Coast. Oh my God! And how long have you been in California? Even Anna, that Star Wars girl. So what we're saying, and
She
she's like, yeah, I'm a
lived
little
in
child.
Cal. She's lived here her whole life.
Hey, yo, what's up, Will? Thank you for stopping by. And Will,
Oh my God.
here's the thing. Hold on. Will caught my live and Justin's live on John Talks, and Will told me I was like too close to the mic like this, and he was right. But Justin, you were closer than I was.
I don't know. I think
You were closer than I was.
If there's one problem on John Talks, is that I talk too much. Wasn't John Talks. It's more like Justin Talks.
Not really, because basically like his style is he keeps it chaotic for a little while, and then he cuts in when he thinks it's going like out of hand. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I did take a while to make
you
points.
correct
So.
everybody proper all the time.
What's that?
Spelling. You're always correcting people's spelling all the time, and
Especially yours.
No, you're always talking shit about my spelling, and you're always. That's why. You're. Oh my God.
Well,
You drive me crazy on
I
Twitter.
thought.
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah, you drive me
I
crazy.
thought that John had the curse jar because John used to have like
I will.
the curse jar basically, and when I tried to enforce it, John's like, "Shut up, he could curse." I'm like, "All right, I give up on it then." I give up on it because he used to have it. He's like, "Oh man, I gotta put some money in the curse jar now." You know what I mean? So like, basically, I give up though because Justin knew the same thing because Justin gave him $1 for the curse jar, but apparently he doesn't care anymore. So I'm gonna give up on that one.
What are you talking about? Who's cursing? What?
Oh, there's a curse jar I used to have apparently. So
John Talks used to have, if you curse on his live stream, you have to donate money to the curse jar.
Oh.
that means you have to super chat him.
Right,
Someone
but
on Twitter told me to stop cursing to be more ladylike.
right.
And I was like, okay, go fuck yourself. Is that more ladylike? Thank
Right.
you for
Wait,
your question.
who?
No one's gonna tell me how to act. I mean, I'm not gonna curse like on anyone's. It depends on.
Yeah.
But on Twitter to go after me just because I said F Kathleen Kennedy, that's ridiculous. People, I don't know, it's just crazy.
Let's see. Josh says cheerleaders used to mean something. Now they let fat girls do it. I was shocked last time I saw American High School Cheer Squad. Some girls had bat wings.
That's mean. So what? Oh my God, who said that?
Josh, he's very straightforward. Josh is here with me in Japan. He lives 45 minutes away. Although he's only visited me like twice in 7 years. He lives 45 minutes away. But he's a little straightforward.
We had the thick girls on the bottom. They were very appreciated because they never dropped to me like the gay guys did. So just letting you know.
What?
Gay guys dropped you? Yeah.
What did you just say?
Oh my God. Well, when she was cheerleader, she was doing that. The gay guys always apparently used to drop her because they're bitches.
No, it's their wrist.
No.
Wait,
They
what?
would be like, why would I catch? No, this is his quote. Why would I catch you when I don't want to get hurt? She can do it.
Wait,
there's more of the weight there, and I was like, whatever.
More the weight there?
That's
What
fine.
the fuck?
The big girls always caught us.
No, the gay guys have the limp-wristed funny boy type of thing,
Some of
Yeah,
them
I gotta actually stop for 1 second because I got my friend Austin in here. I'll call him Austin for now because I don't know what he wants to be called. He's in Japan with me too.
Mm-hmm.
So I just figured I'd have the need to say that. Really cool guy. He's been supporting me and a very cool guy. And yeah, that's amazing. Really, thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. And you could jump on here sometime if you want to. Maybe a little full today, but I'd definitely be open to having Charlie. And Charlie has... I just gave away his name. I'm sorry. So Austin...
Oh, God damn it, John.
A very similar life to me. It's too much. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No one's listening that's important to us. So, has a similar life to me, where he's got a very, very busy family life.
Well, thanks. What are you trying to say? We're not important?
No.
No, I meant people from
I
work,
know, I'm
stuff
just
like that.
kidding.
People
I'm
we
just
like,
kidding.
people we know, family people. You know what I mean? Who like, what are you guys doing up watching YouTube? Go clean the house. Go change a diaper. What are you guys doing? Go make more money. Get off YouTube. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, no. And Charlie's one of those guys. He's like too good. He's too nice. He's too nice. He's got to be like more mean and take advantage because.
I don't think you mean by like, well, not to put words in your mouth, but just like I don't even necessarily think like those kind of people need to be more mean. They just need to be more assertive and stand up for themselves. That's why the nice guy kind of, it's like George McFly. He was too nice. He let people push him around. Still got the girl, but like barely, like it was an accident. But no, and then he sucker punched with his left hand Biff in the face. So.
Girls do like that, by the way, when you guys show your masculinity. Oh my god!
Like when we change a tire or
confidence.
No, that's just shit you need to do every day because I ain't doing it with my nails.
All right,
No,
then I'll
true.
just sucker punch my friend in the face and just stage it so all the ladies at the bar will give me drinks. Then okay, sure.
No, we expect you guys. I do. To change the tire. I'm not doing it. That's what my boyfriend's for.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, man.
Yes, that was for the swear jar.
I don't have one, but I love super chats. I love super chats because
you're welcome for the 70 cents.
Yeah, don't tell anybody. YouTube takes like 30%, man.
Really? YouTube takes that much?
Yeah. Yes, they do.
They do.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
You're monetized proper?
What? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did a tweet. Okay, I forgot. Sorry. Yeah.
Entertainment hacker, ペラペラな日本語話せますか？もちろん日本語話せるよ。普通に話せるよ。早いよ。もちろんだよ。
Oh, John, I just saw. I got recommended this not too long ago. There was this YouTuber, I guess, who just it says like white guy impresses Asian people like at like some San Francisco Chinatown supermarket or whatever, and then he just talks like he's just like a basic white dude, just being like, okay, what's this? What does this mean? Or ordering shit at a restaurant, and then he just starts and speaks fluent Japanese.
Look at this.
Or no, I think it was Korean, but yeah, it was impressive. So I was asking, like, have you ever done that before? Have you ever like impressed anybody because of your fluency?
It's all good, man. I'm appreciative that you don't have to appreciate me, man. I'm appreciative to be like I'm a son of a bitch. I really am. I live like this fake life where I'm just like this nice guy, this family guy. I'm not. I'm a sick son of a bitch, and that's about it. I'm not sick. I'm very healthy, but I'm a son of a bitch.
Oh my god, I'm thinking, should I be your friend? No,
yeah.
Scary.
Okay.
No,
here's the thing. You guys know Tommy, right? Tommy does mods everywhere.
Oh yeah, that guy's awesome.
And what Tommy's motto on Twitter is best friend or worst enemy. That's perfect. That's me. Like if you know me and you guys know I'm like the nicest person, but if I don't like you, there's no middle. How's that?
There's no middle ground.
No middle ground. Like with some people,
with women,
either I like you or I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. With women, it's more jealousy.
Yeah,
I
get that. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I would actually argue that with men as well. I mean, I think I mentioned this on John Talk somehow last night.
Mm-hmm.
I think
that was last night. Oh, that was like the morning for me. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was yesterday morning for you. Okay, this is like evening for you, right?
I'll be right back. Someone's at my doors.
Okay. All right. No, but Seth Rogen, was at a party and he met Zac Efron, and he just wanted to sucker punch that guy in the face. He's just like, this is High School Musical guy. He's probably a dweeb. Fuck that dude. But no, what he did, he ended up liking him, and he hated himself for liking him. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of like the equivalent of, for me, I guess at the time, just like if I had met Justin Bieber when I was in middle school, he was around that age as well. It's funny enough, we're around the same age, and for me, if I had met him at the time, and he was just like a real person. I'm just like, oh my god, you're making it very hard to hate you right now, because like no one would talk about him. Oh, what's that? You want to read that out loud?
My girlfriend and I are playing Monster Hunter World. She's getting so mad at me right now. I can't keep her waiting. I'm going to leave, and I hit the like. But just before that, my friend said, nice guys win in the long run, but now he's saying he can't stay for an incredibly fun live to go play boring Monster Hunter with his girlfriend. So maybe he was wrong.
Hey, he's a nice guy, but he has to spread the love,
Yeah, I got you. No, he is.
He's got a little bit of it.
I'm gonna have him on sometime. It's really tough with our schedules, but definitely at some point.
Is that his kid in the avatar?
I don't know. You got to ask him. Things are secretive online.
So cool.
I can't give away information for people who might not want that information given away to 16 people and the other 100 people passing by.
Oh no! I was just gonna say that's a cute kid.
We have very half Japanese Asian, half Japanese American are always very cute because the nose is like perfect. Our nose is a little big and messed up, and theirs are really flat. And when you put it together, it's like the perfect nose.
Huh? The more you know.
The more you know.
The more you know. Yeah.
All right, that was some cheesy shit, but it's all right.
That's it was all you, but we're all thinking it.
So, by the way, I'd put you guys bigger, but you're not showing yourselves.
Oh, that's okay. I don't need to show myself.
I feel like yeah, but how was your date, by the way?
We're talking about that.
I'm sorry. We don't have to, but
yeah, it was nice. It was a little short, but it was nice.
Short can be good.
Yeah, it was quick, painless.
Short can be good.
Yeah, no, it was good. I think we hung up at the bar until like around midnight or something like that, and I don't really remember the rest.
Okay, that's all good.
No,
that's
just
cool.
because I didn't know I was going to talk about this. I don't have any story prepared.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I didn't know either. Look, sometimes I forget that what I say on live and what I say on the talk after the live, and I get mixed up sometimes.
Oh no, it's all good.
You know what I mean?
Don't worry about that.
But you should brag about having a date. Don't worry about. Don't I had a date. It's a secret. It's not a secret. That's something to brag about, right?
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. It's just personal stuff. I don't want to. Get
Yeah, no, I didn't think it was. I didn't give any detail. Just kind of. It's a normal thing. Normal. Regular guys should have dates.
Yeah, especially two of them.
yeah. Well, you could have one date, and if you fail on that one, maybe you have another one lined up after that. That's better.
No, that would have been great. If I just had back to.
Yo, Paul, are you still there? I'm sorry, you're being a little quiet.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I hate how he's interrupting us. I do this every time, but geez, man, Paulie, you're a real prick interrupting all of us in our great stories.
So
every 2 minutes I'll start coughing, just to let you know.
Did you, Paulie, did you see Sonic? Are you interested? Do you hear anything about it? What do you think about Sonic? Why don't we let Paulie tell us about Sonic?
Sonic, well, I know they had the whole thing where they had to redo the Sonic character, right? They had to change his face and stuff. But I pretty much stayed away from it. For me, it's banging on nostalgia, what I call it. They take an old thing and redo it and make it new, and then everyone's supposed to be so excited about it and whatnot. Take Ghostbusters, for example. You had the women's Ghostbusters that sucked, and then now they're coming out with a newer Ghostbusters.
You threw that like a brick at us. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, okay. You had the women Ghostbusters that sucked, and then you have another Ghostbusters movie where it's kids. No one wants that. They want a bunch of old guys acting like a bunch of kids. That's why the movie was great.
Right.
The original movies were great, but it's just going to be another complete failure, and people are going to say, white men are racist, sexist, and whatever you want to say about white men.
Wait, what's going to be a failure?
The newest Ghostbusters movie.
Oh, right. I thought you were talking about Sonic going to be a failure, right? Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's actually
Right,
a
okay.
very, very good point. I think because Rick Moranis said that he's coming out of retirement for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids reboot.
Oh my
But
god.
he's not going to come out of retirement for this Ghostbusters movie. I guess he has standards. Jeez.
Mhm.
He
The
had,
guy is raising his kids by himself. Give him.
Oh, Ruthie's back.
yeah, he basically retired from acting. I believe
His
after
wife died.
passed, yeah.
Oh, I know, but he remained. What I'm saying is that he remained in retirement, because of that. I don't know if this is. I mean, I guess it could just be him. After like, how long has it been? Like 20 years. The kids have to have been. He raised his
This
kids
is what
fine.
I don't understand about like movies from the 80s. Why are they doing it so far? Like Avatar or whatever the movie's called. They want to do a new one. Like, dude, time passed. Like,
Well, just because time passed,
it's different. Like it's all together, like 3 and then 3 and then 3. But when you do the first one and then let's wait 20 years and let's do the next one. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's this movie about?
I don't know.
Kids don't know now.
When did Disney start those direct-to-video sequels? Like Return to Neverland or something? Like Peter Pan 2, Bambi 2. I don't know. They had a bunch of those.
The 2000s.
Pocahontas 2. Oh my god. Everything had a 2 behind it.
I actually liked
they were all
Pocahontas
pretty bad.
too.
It's
You
all a
like
money
Pocahontas?
grab.
I liked it.
Oh.
It's all a money grab because look at
Mm-hmm.
if you're in America, like bands from the 90s are getting back together. Bands from the 80s, they need money, so that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, they have
movies-
those reunions. Like
Yeah.
I was surprised Guns N' Roses, like I was surprised Axl and Slash got together on stage again. That was surprising.
I saw them.
Money could
I
do a
saw them
lot of
too.
good things.
When did you
Oh,
see them?
Oh, in San Diego.
Oh no, but when?
Oh, the most recent one, I think it was like last year. Yeah.
Last year.
At the
Yeah.
at Qualcomm Stadium.
Oh, nice.
No, was it a Qualcomm? Yeah, it was Qualcomm. Mm-hmm. And then the Rolling Stones are coming right now. Like they're old, but they can still jam. I don't have a problem with that. If they can play, that's different though. When they're musicians. Sorry, I'm eating. That's different. But movies, like, can't people come up with new stuff? Why do they always have to reboot
Well, they do.
shit?
They
You
do,
know?
but
They do, just people don't see it.
well, if they made how many billions off of one movie, they're gonna try to do the same magic. And
Yeah, by the way, my friend Josh is like a huge Guns N' Roses fan, and he saw them here. He didn't see the original band members together. He saw Axl Rose, and we're always talking about like, what's more important, Slash or Axl? And
Ooh.
like I know Axl is, but you can't underrate like the guitar playing. Like Slash has unique guitar playing. Like he shreds it up like no one can. It's recognizable.
He has a voice to his guitar playing, which is something that is very, very much missed in a lot of modern guitar players, or at least like with newer bands. Greta Van Fleet comes to mind.
Oh yeah, they're amazing, man. They're amazing.
They're really good, but
They're crazy,
they don't have because they're younger. They're like a year younger than me, and they're these boys from Michigan. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? But these kids, they don't really know exactly who they are, even, let alone like what their style is going to be. I mean, yeah, Led Zeppelin, but you can only go off of that for so long. Slash, however, has like a unique style that he just implements. Like his voice is the guitar. Because he hardly ever talks outside of that. He's a guitar player.
It's a blues style. It's a blues rock style.
Yeah, it's like where it's where you channel not just your skills, just playing notes. Anybody can just play notes. Anybody can. I don't care who you are. You can play the exact same notes the exact same way. But if you don't have the emotion involved in it, it'll show. It's just like reciting a line of poetry, but not delivering it in the same way. Like no one can deliver the Joker lines like Heath or Joaquin can.
Well, like I don't know who wrote this, but like if you guys know that riff from Sweet Child of Mine, that is like that riff of Sweet Child in Mine is as much of the song as Axl's voice, if not more. You know, like I'm gonna ask you this, Paul. You know, obviously the song "Sweet Child of Mine," right? The right?
Yep.
Like, what do you think is like the more important part of the song, recognizable, that riff or Axl's voice?
Ooh,
Where do we
that's
go
actually really
now? Where do we go now? Where
Right.
do we go now? Well,
Oh wow, where do we go?
We didn't need a performance. It was a question. All right.
hold on, I'm gonna grab my guitar.
All right.
Oh,
No,
Axl.
seriously. What do you think is the more important part? That riff? If you had to pick one, that riff or the voice? What makes that song "Sweet Child of Mine"?
Well, obviously,
the riff.
Yeah, it's the first thing you hear.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But to the overall point, like who's more important, Axl or Slash?
Back then,
Look,
in the 80s.
look. I'm gonna draw the AC/DC card. AC/DC still went on, but with Axl Rose. I've seen him with 3 different bands at this point: AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, and then the new Guns N' Roses, if you will. But there is no Guns N' Roses without Axl Rose. His name is literally in the title. I mean, Tracy Guns was 2, but he was ousted a while ago. He quit, did some other things. But, you know, I seriously do think that Axl's voice is just so distinguishable. I think Rolling Stone even named him like they had like a wide range of like, hey, here's all the vocalists with all the ranges that we have. And Axl had the widest range, and they praise him as like the best singer.
Did you say widest range or widest range?
Widest.
Axl Rose had the widest range.
Axl Rose had
Axl
the biggest
Pride
fucking
worldwide.
ego. That's why he fucking ruined Guns N'
but
Roses,
that's
because he thought he was above Slash and everyone else. I know, because that was my time when I was a kid, but I remember that because I was in love with Eddie Furlong, and when he did Terminator, when he did
Throw that out there.
Terminator,
Nice to know. Thank you, Ruthie. Okay, I thought it was Adam Driver, but I guess we got.
Hey, you know what?
But Terminator, when they came out with that album,
You Could Be Mine?
that just ruined. His head just went out of the atmosphere. He thought he was the shit, and nothing could touch him. That's when the band started going down. And the best album of Guns N' Roses is Appetite for Destruction. It just
I agree.
I have it. It's the best. There's nothing like that, especially Paradise City. When you hear that and then they just start going raw, I used to dance in my freaking underwear to that.
Okay, don't tell. You're gonna get people excited. Don't tell us that. You're gonna get people excited here.
This is why my camera's off.
My head, and I used to
You just got John demonetized.
Just go nuts.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Like, I used to go crazy to the whole album. I would listen to it 24/7. I loved it, and I was like what, 7 or 8 when that shit came out, so, or 6, I don't know, but I remember the album. I loved it. And after Guns N' Roses, after not Appetite, you know, the ones with Terminator,
Use Your Illusion, In Our Lives.
He just went crazy.
They literally
I
only
don't know, I
have
didn't
like
like the
5
fucking album.
albums. You could listen to their discography.
That was
like,
his best. The first one is the best one.
Of course, it was. Well, yeah, and you make a good point of that. It was the highest-selling debut album of all time, and they had all of these amazing hits there. They had a style. They were like the most dangerous band in the world. But yeah, you are correct when you're talking about he lost his shit during Use Your Illusion, because
Motley Crue was the most dangerous band in the world.
That's right. Those sissies, yeah.
They're not sissies. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm joking.
They had some of the best songs ever.
Wait, who are we talking about now? I was in the chat. I'm sorry.
I underwear to them too. They were awesome.
A rock star either dies a legend at 27 like Kurt or Morrison, or morphs into a fat old wheezing lesbian like Axl. Well, I still love the guy. Glegg said that about Axl, because I know.
He is chubby when I saw him.
Hey, you know what?
Not Paul McCartney. Not Paul McCartney. Sorry.
He ages like wine. Axl ages
Paul
like
is a legend.
Is what Josh is trying to say. Yeah, yeah.
Isn't Paul McCartney dead?
Are you serious?
Yeah, Night Train and
that actually is a conversation.
Mr. Brownstone is awesome, by
Night
the way.
Train, yeah.
Mr. Brownstone, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
My Michelle. Think About You was okay.
I like
And
Paradise City too. I think Ross said. I think Paradise City is the top
Mm-hmm.
song. I think it's their best song. I just love. I mean, I just love that song.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Sweet Child of Mine, I like that one too. And Patience. Oh, I love Patience.
Yeah. Patience. Holy shit.
yeah,
A
from
little
GNR Live. That's like
patience.
the.
I love that song.
It's funny. They literally
Love
just
me.
did one
My
acoustic
dog's jumping
session,
on me.
the easiest album ever. One acoustic session, and they just stapled like 4 songs from an old EP, and that was the album. That was the second album. Brilliant.
Estrange. They always forget about that song. Estrange is an incredible song by Guns N' Roses.
I
I know that
actually knew how to play that. I actually still do.
I always forget about that song. That is an incredible song.
I
It
used
is-
to love her. That was a good
It's
song.
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Estranged, just like I played that at a Guitar Center just around like in LA. Just like it just I was 16 at the time. It just and that was when they used to have all the Gibsons, all the guitars that Slash, his signature guitar was there, and I'm just like, can I take this out of the frame and play it, please? They were like, yeah, sure, you can play it.
What's your favorite rock band
Me?
besides Guns N' Roses? All of you.
AC/DC.
I'm curious. AC/DC.
Right, AC/DC. I'm wondering why. I don't dislike them.
I'm wondering why.
Oh,
Are you
Thunderstruck.
actually wondering why,
Oh my
or
God,
like?
I love
No, yeah, no, because you know why?
Thunderstruck.
Because hold on, Justin. Jedi Bunny was in John Talks, right? Today, and she was telling people you were an AC/DC fan at random.
Wait, she did?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
They
So
gave me a
It's Jedi Bunny. You just say okay. No, just kidding.
today. Like I don't know. I guess
Jedi Bunny Kelly was in John Talks chat, and she was telling people how you were an AC/DC fan. I can't remember why it came up.
I don't remember either, but I think well,
No,
we met-
100%, 100%. I
that was
saw it,
last
and
night. That was last night.
well, yesterday morning for me. Yeah, whatever you want to say.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yesterday. We'll compromise.
Yeah.
We'll say yesterday. Okay.
So yeah, she was. I don't know why. So when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, I
think
heard that some.
I think I brought that up.
Right.
When we met each other in person a couple of times. I'm sure I brought that up.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how that must. I was wondering how she knew. Maybe you said in a video or a chat or I don't know.
No.
She,
We. I mean, in California, there's a lot of us here. You should come over the pond sometime. There's a lot
yeah,
of us
I
over
can't.
here.
If I go anywhere, I'm going to Florida because my dad is in Florida. But it's tough for me to travel. So
Oh, I know. There's like
I'm gonna be proper this year.
Oh, you are? Yeah.
Where
And
am I gonna meet you?
it's Celebration.
Celebration.
Or like we live 2 hours away. Let's just get a cup of coffee halfway in between.
Yeah. Okay.
nice,
Why not?
nice.
Yeah, I haven't even met Brian. I mean, he lives down the street. Right? He lives like.
Oh yeah, you would tell me about that. You were telling me about that.
You know, it's funny.
I met Jeremy in Erotic. There were. Right?
Yeah, we've seen.
You asshole, Ruthie. You were outside of the bar during that meetup, and you didn't say, "Hey, like you wanted to meet Jeremy and Jesse outside of the bar." I don't know why. You didn't want to interact with us peasants, apparently.
Listen. You're gonna regret this so much.
But I was there, and you had a chance to come in, and you didn't take it, and I'm sad
that you were there. I had no idea that you were there. I wasn't even going to meet Jeremy. I went and I said, Jeremy, I want to meet you really quick outside in case I'm not able to. Dude, I got like 2 jobs. I don't have like all the time. And Jeremy's like, okay. So he ran outside and he was like, oh my God, hi. I was like, oh my God, hi. And then Jessie comes out and she just gives me I'm like, okay, I met them. I didn't even know you were there until I saw the pictures. And then I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't know you were there, so you can't blame me. Like, I didn't even know you were going to be there. I didn't know Jessie was there. When I saw Jessie, I got all crazy. I was like, oh my God, Jessie. And I was like, is Anna there? And they're like, I don't remember. But yeah, so it was just, oh no, I didn't say that. I remember I was thinking that. And then I was so excited. I thought she was going to be there, but I forgot. But anyways, yeah, it was just on the spur of the moment because I didn't know
we all here at Entertainment Hacker forgive you, Ruthie. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You ain't forgiving me for nothing when I didn't do nothing. Okay, Proper just likes to blame me for stuff, so that's okay, Proper.
No, just that
Are
one.
you going on the trip, Proper? Are you going to El Salvador with us?
No, I didn't know about that. Are
So-
you all going to El Salvador?
Well,
Yeah, so basically what they're
I'm
hold
going.
on.
Yeah, you
What
can
they're
go
talking
if you
about,
want.
what they're talking about is Geeks and Gamers is going on a trip to El Salvador, pretty much.
Why?
Well,
Oh,
it's like it's a
It's a
like
charity.
fundraiser.
To get robbed?
No,
Well,
it's a charity actually.
Yeah,
For
it's a charity.
Drunk's charity for kids. We raised 10. They raised 10,000. Well, I guess we can say we raised 10,000 on Twitter and Instagram. You know, the Geeks and Gamers did. So it was awesome.
No, it's a serious
They're
thing.
gonna
It's a serious
build this
thing.
house for little
I
kids.
have no idea
It's
about El
really
Salvador,
sweet.
so I don't even actually know where it is, but I know it's a charity.
it's
So that's
South America.
okay.
El
ish.
Salvador is a very dangerous country, but Drunk, where he said not everywhere, like everywhere is dangerous, but Drunk said that we're gonna go and it's pretty safe. So
Right.
I'm excited. You know, I didn't know if Proper was going. That's why I'm asking.
I
That would be awesome to go.
would, but I'd have to pay for a flight, and that's something that I don't want to do.
Right.
Just because well, it's not that I don't want to. I'd love to. It's just, living paycheck to paycheck and stuff makes that difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear
Otherwise,
you. I'm in
I would-
California too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. It's
soon
true.
to be Nevada native. So, well, not
Mhm.
native. But,
So anyway, I kind of want to get back on topic here for a minute.
right.
Because like a secondary topic for the stream is Amber Heard. Like
Oh
so
God.
Ruthie, have you heard about that? Because Amber Heard stuff, by the way, is doing like very well right now as far as like YouTube views and attention. So Ruthie, have you
Is
heard
that
about?
Johnny Depp's girl?
Yeah, the one who we found out that she was abusing him, not the other way around. She accused him. It's actually the other way around. She was abusing him, and she cut his finger off.
When it comes to the whole Me Too movement, people forget.
Right.
They just when you start blaming like any guy. I mean, it could like this guy he's a reporter. I forgot his name. All he said is like he was joking that he would want to sleep with this girl. I used to see that shit all the time. Like when I was young, it wasn't a big deal. You know, people would just like laugh about it. Everything's politically correct. But if a guy says it, automatically, he's an abuser. That's why we have a court of law. Take the whole case, have it investigated, and then try someone. That's what our system is for. You cannot just by public, the social media and everyone, because Johnny Depp is a guy and this girl saying he hit her, boom, everyone hates Johnny Depp. That is not fair and it's not equal. People want all this justice for women and men, everything to be equal, diversity. It's bullshit. The truth is, when a man does it, automatically he gets accused. When a female does it, they think twice. And I've seen it. I mean, it's on social media all the time. You know what I mean? And it's not fair. This is a double standard. I say take it to court, let it be investigated, and then people should judge it. That's what the law's for. Not just on hearsay and that's a, you have to investigate things. These are people's lives at stake. I don't care if they're rich, how rich they are, or how poor they are. Like, everyone deserves a fair trial. And when you're just accusing someone on, rumors or speculations, it's not cool. I mean, these are people's lives. People don't think about that.
But this
because
is
they have a lot
also
of money doesn't mean they're not people.
Oh no, that's very true. Just because they're celebrities doesn't mean that they're not people. I totally get that. I understand that.
Yeah.
This is also the court of public opinion. The first word is what people latch onto, especially when there's a movement behind it. So I don't think Johnny Depp's reputation was really damaged at all. I think that if anything, his career was very heavily damaged. I mean, he got fired from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, why?
I didn't even know that.
Accusation.
I didn't even know that.
Jack Sparrow. Yeah, he's not coming back ever again because of that. And
then he could sue her.
He is $50 million.
Yeah, but she has that.
Good.
I mean, after Aquaman.
Okay, so right now the petition is on 317,000, and when I checked before I went to sleep today, like 5 hours ago, it was on 314,000.
Okay, so this is the amount of people who want to remove her from Aquaman.
Yeah, you could see it going up in real time. See that right there?
Yeah.
I don't.
What's the? I'm sorry. What's the petition for? I don't know nothing about that.
Well, so remove Amber
What is
Heard
that
from Aquaman
petition
2. Remove her from
Oh, okay.
Aquaman 2. Yeah,
It's not
so
gonna
they don't
happen.
want her and
I doubt that'll happen because look at all these crappy movies that come out with woman power. How many of them have to fail for like Hollywood to actually change? But Hollywood isn't going to change. They have a ton of money behind them to say whatever they want.
Oh, that goes for
True.
most everyone, I guess, in power. But the people with the most power, are, the executives, the Harvey Weinsteins of the world. The celebrities are more like jesters, I guess. They can be like high profile and everything, but they're not in control as much as you would want to believe, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying the higher ups have
Hey.
the power, but since they have the
Yeah.
power and all the money, they don't care what
They
petition gets
Hacker, I'm
signed.
gonna jump off really quick and jump back on because I can't hear really well. Give me a second, okay?
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I'm sorry. If you guys don't mind, can I just get to the chat for a second? We got some chats building
yep.
up here. So
Absolutely, go
And,
for it.
Thank you, Austin, so much for still being here. And Josh, and I'll have Josh on again. Josh does lives here. Thank you. This is my buddy Justin, Almighty Coon. I think he's been here since, maybe 100 or 200 subs. Been a real long time. He's got a channel of his own. He's doing like video games and stuff. Really appreciate you. Another Jen, appreciate you coming by. Jen watched our live before at John Talks, Justin. So thank you for that.
Oh yeah.
And Austin, thank you so much, man. And you could jump on here too if you want at some point. You could even come on right now if you want, I guess. But that's up to you. And Will, thank you so much. I see Will giving us some great support on Twitter. I think everyone knows Will, and I gotta really thank Will for coming by here. Stop by anytime, man.
I
Always
have to
happy to
ask
see you.
Will a favor real quick. Will,
Okay.
Could you please send me a picture of your avatar, like the full one? I don't want the circle one. I want the full one. Just just trust me. I'm gonna meme it, like "Okay, Boomer," or something like that. That'd be fun.
I like that dude's voice. I guess you're talking about Paulie. I guess you're talking about Paulie's voice.
Probably,
Paulie's-
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you have you got to come on here more often, man. And I've asked you before, and I think I don't know what happened. I think you were just kind of like, I don't know. I guess it depends on the time.
I'm too laid back, pretty much. I'm just like,
I gotcha. Yeah, but I think you make a really good guest.
I'll talk more my New York accent.
Yeah, he's from New York too. We're both from New York.
Yeah.
But I don't
you're
have to
from New
speak in my
York.
New York. Yeah, we pretty much not grew up together, but pretty much, just
doesn't
right
matter.
after the growing up point.
Forget about it.
But
Oh
I
my
can speak
God,
clearly
I
if I
can't
want
hear-
to. I don't have to speak in a New York accent if I don't want to.
We'll try to
I
say,
could just talk like this.
try to say coffee.
Coffee. Coffee.
I love
Coffee.
guys from New York. When I was in New York, oh my God, you guys are awesome. Like,
Yeah, thank you.
especially the firefighters. Oh, they're so hot.
Yeah,
Like, what is it up with the men in New York?
We
They
know we're
have,
the
like-
best.
Yeah, you are the best. I love it. All the New Yorkers. And and then you're rude, but it's like sexy. I was like, damn.
I know.
I asked the
It
guy,
is.
hey, can I have a piece of the salami, but like, can it be, with, and he's like, no. I was like, okay, just give me whatever you want then. The way he said no, I was like, oh my God, he's
What do you
so
want?
cute.
Get off my line.
Oh, stop it, you're making me excited.
John just got demonetized again.
No, it's all right, man. It doesn't matter. I don't think anyone watches ads on streams anyway, so,
All right,
love
I
you.
think
personal note.
proper, that sounds shady. I think I know what you're gonna do with, I'm not sure what sounds shady. I must have missed
Yeah, what-
something, but
What sounds shady? I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, you have to we missed some of the chat. It's really tough to keep up with the entire chat when there's like 4 people, but
Yeah.
I never looked at like Justin as shady necessarily.
I think
You
it was
know.
something I said that was shady. Maybe it was the stealing beef jerky thing sounded shady. I'm not
Okay.
sure. Well,
Okay.
Justin is shady.
Well,
Jay Shady.
I mean, I
Just
do
as
like
shady.
I like the indoors a little bit more. I like going outside, but I like the indoors. I like
I love going outside.
sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
That,
Yeah, sure.
That's You're going down a cheesy path I can't follow, bro.
And I like Eminem. All right, boom. That's the
Have you-
trifecta. Indoors,
Have you ever
sunglasses,
have you ever been to
Eminem.
New York?
I have
Justin,
been to
have
New
you ever
York.
been to New
Yeah.
York?
I have. When I
Oh my
was
god, don't you love the New Yorkers? They're
no,
so cool.
because I didn't really talk
What?
to them.
Yeah, to be
I
honest,
did. I would
I
just
don't
shut
even
the
like
hell
New
up.
Yorkers.
No, I was
Oh,
13
I
years
do.
old, and I was more like claustrophobic. I'm just like, what are these tiny little stores that don't even have gallons of milk because people have to carry the shit? You know, I don't get it.
Yeah, why do you guys carry everything?
Because they walk.
Everyone rides the
There's
tram,
no
like,
parking.
everything.
They walk everywhere.
It depends on where you go.
I know.
If you're in Brooklyn or Queens, you can only take public transportation, but out in Nassau and Suffolk, it's all cars, pretty much.
Oh, we stayed in
I
Manhattan, so
Yeah, Manhattan,
When I
you're
was on the
prime time,
subway-
no parking.
When I was on the subway, I kept going back to the same place. My friend thought, no, we're going to get off on this side. We would get off on that side. We end up at the same place. Your subway system is confusing. We're two
Yes.
girls from California. We were super like
Ah,
lost.
yeah, it's like A train, B train, C train. There's actually a G train. It like no one
Yeah.
uses it, but
And
Well, I
And then
wouldn't
you go
tell
up and
any.
down the stairs. Like don't you guys have elevators? Like, you
I
know,
wouldn't
they're
tell
like,
any
no.
young ladies to take the subway system. I just toss them some money and say, take a cab.
yeah.
You never know what you're gonna find down there.
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't tell a guy to take the subway systems. Anybody.
I love the subway system. It was awesome, and we ended up at Times Square. Like we were out until like midnight, and Times Square was awesome. We went to the
Freudian slip.
to the whatchamacallit, what's that thing called? Like the morning show, NBC. We were there, we were like, hi. We got to say hi on TV. It was awesome. And we went to a play. It was a shitty play, but at least we got to go to a play. We waited 3 hours for our damn tickets.
Oh,
I don't know what's up with
you
that,
saw it
but-
on Broadway?
Yeah, we went.
What'd you see?
It was a shitty play. I don't know. We got tickets for anything. It was a
Nice.
play.
You
All the way
chose
down the
so-
street, and it was a tiny theater, and
Okay.
it was the crappiest thing, but it was awesome because we got to go to Broadway. I have to go look at my tickets, but New York was amazing to me. I was just the only thing that was sad was the 9/11. They weren't done building the museum. The pools were done, but not the museum to go see people. So this was in 2014.
Oh, so you
but
were
yeah,
there a
it
little
was a great
after me. I
experience.
was there right as the Freedom Tower was starting to get built. It had only like
Okay.
15 stories that were completed at the time, and so they had just
Yeah.
started it. But oh
Yeah.
my god, like I saw it. I was flying from. I was in an international flight into Newark, and I saw out the window the Freedom Tower. I'm just like, wow, that's real, because every single photo I see of it is not. I don't think it's real. I'm like, that's not a real building.
Mhm.
This is a concept art, and it looks fucking beautiful, and I love it. And to the Broadway thing, I actually, fun fact, I have never seen this movie before. It's a really big Disney film. One of the best live action ones, like the classics. Saw it on Broadway, but never even saw like the movie about the making of it, essentially, but never saw the actual movie. Mary Poppins on Broadway was amazing. It was
Oh,
Really?
Mary Poppins, the movie
Mary
is amazing.
Poppins on Broadway was really good. It was really good. I've never seen the movie though, and I loved Saving Mr. Banks. Absolutely loved it. Never seen the movie. I can't get through that stupid Dick Van Dyke accent. I just can't buy it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see right through it. I'm just as angry as the author is, I guess. But the performance was amazing. What can I say? I was jealous of the child actors because they're getting paid to be on Broadway. I'm just like, what am I doing with my life?
Fun fact with me, I was
Sure.
working at MCRD between 2000 and I volunteered for 2 years because I was too young to work there. Between 2000 and 2005.
MCRD?
Yeah, the San Diego Command Museum. And Adam
Oh, okay.
Driver was at boot camp the same time I was there, like working. Can you imagine that? Adam Driver was doing his boot camp service there. He he marched and everything at MCRD, and I was working there at that time, working or volunteering, I don't remember. But yeah, oh, and then they have his picture at the Command Museum here in San Diego, and I almost died. If I knew, if I could go back in history, I would definitely go stalk him and become his wife. But yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna take a few comments if that's cool. Austin says, and thank you for hanging out, man. You might have a tiring day tomorrow. I kind of feel bad for. Well, I will too. I kind of feel bad for kids these days because we had masterpieces in the '80s growing up. Absolutely, I do too.
I can counter that though. I'm a younger one. I'm a little.
Yeah.
I'm around the same age as Justin Bieber, just to give you an idea.
Okay.
But we had masterpieces as well. We had. You're forgetting that the early 2000s had a lot
Justin,
of really
me is we too, by the way. I was there watching your masterpieces also, by the way, but go ahead.
Well, I understand that, but I'm talking about like as a child.
Right.
You know, we have Harry Potter. That's like, you know, our big thing, millennials. And
not sure that's
hold on. Hear me out.
All right, let him talk.
High School Musical.
We also had Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. At the same time.
You got that.
In a single year, you had a new Star Wars film that sucked. But at the end of the year, I had to choose between seeing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which is a great film, or Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. I saw both of them twice.
You got the Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter, I consider a cultural phenomenon and a great new character. I wouldn't call it a masterpiece, though.
No, I'm not saying it's a masterpiece
but
either.
I see what you mean. It got big. It was a phenomenon. I got you.
Yeah, we have, you know, like each generation has these different kinds of films. The generation after me had Frozen. We had, I guess my generation had like the VHS Disney film that just came out like a few years before, I guess.
You guys had the
and Toy Story.
You also
Toy Story. There.
And High School Musical.
But dude, you gotta understand, we had masterpiece after masterpiece, like Terminator, Alien, Star Wars, you know, stuff
all
like even Rambo.
Yeah,
I mean, we just had like masterpiece after masterpiece after. It was insane. Like even stuff like Die Hard is a classic. Maybe classic's a better word than masterpiece, but some things are close to masterpieces. You know, but even Die Hard is iconic.
Oh, I understand.
What about the 90s? Yeah. The 90s were
I don't know.
The best time
Not quite.
kids.
The Matrix. The Matrix was pretty. Matrix was a masterpiece to me.
I still have never seen The Matrix, and I refuse to.
Back to the Future. Back to the Future is pretty much a masterpiece.
You know what? I can say that I grew up with that. I saw it on TV once,
Not Honey, I Shrunk the
and then
Kids.
I watched it every single day afterwards. No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you grow up. It doesn't matter when you were born. You know, as long as you're able to appreciate these movies. Like, dude, I listen to more Huey Lewis in the News than you would want to in your life.
You got that right.
Yeah, American Psycho's got nothing. That obsession with sports is nothing on me, man.
Right.
Jurassic Park was a good one.
I don't agree with that, Justin.
Why?
Because honestly, the 80s, I'm sorry, I'm an 80s baby, but the 80s and the 90s, no, they were the best time for movies.
They were.
Because if they weren't, why are you guys going to reboot all the shit that we already had?
I'm not rebooting them.
Not you, but I'm just saying. These generations, but no, the 80s and the 90s had the best cartoons. They had, because there wasn't all this social media shit, and we had the best video games back then.
To defend Justin, Justin wasn't saying better or worse. He was saying they also had masterpieces, but he didn't really say how many.
I understand that, but I'm saying in general. I mean, the 80s are classic. You know, you have your 70s like horror movies era. And then you have your 80s and your I mean, the 80s were the most magical time for kids' movies. They really were. And so were the 90s. But the 80s really, I mean, you would wake up at Saturday morning cartoons until midday, watch that all the time. Now you just Google something and you can watch it. The 80s were the best time for kids. I'm not taking. Go ahead.
that's different though, because no one has access to anything outside of the television, in the 80s. Really, I mean, you had some computer shit. You had war games. Okay, Matthew Broderick does some shit with the computer. Yeah, cool. Even in Ferris Bueller's Still Off, to a certain extent, but nothing like it is today. So I think that's a very unfair comparison because there wasn't as much readily available. And that's why a lot of
No,
kids,
you would say that because you're a kid from now. Because you're millennial. That's why.
wait, what are you talking about? Because I'm younger? That doesn't negate my point of what I just said. You guys didn't have as much in the 80s as people do now. That's why there's limited options.
And I can say that from people in the 70s. I can say that from people in the 70s. They didn't have Nintendo like they did in the 90s. And it's the same thing. Every generation has its era. But what I'm saying is, in Hollywood, the best movies, if they wouldn't be rebooted all the time, do come from the 80s and the 90s. Everything you see now and people complaining everything's rebooted because that was a great time for movies back then. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, and I am like as big of an 80s fan as somebody who maybe even lived in the 80s. I didn't live in there, but I can greatly appreciate it. I mean, what kid, like, I listened to nothing except for like hair metal for like the longest time when I was like 11 years old, just listening to all of these bands. Sometimes I surprised my parents' friends, just like, wait, you know this? How do you know that? I'm like, well, because everyone around me is boring. Like everyone's talking about Bieber and shit. I'm just like, I'm not into that. I'm into this older shit that's really good, and it connects with me in a different way. It's that syndrome of a boy, being born in the wrong time, I guess, in the wrong generation, I guess. So, I mean, there you go with that.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's how I used to feel about movies, because I love classic movies. And I always felt like, I wish I grew up in that time. But, I understand what you're saying. But I mean, like in Hollywood now, if you have to compare what in my opinion, the 80s were like the best time for like kids movies. And I think that this not this generation, but just this era is reflecting a lot on that right now, especially.
I also think
everything.
I also think it's not just kids movies. It's like family movies were a thing in the 80s and 90s. Whatever happened to family movies? I mean, Home Alone is a family movie. Like, kids can enjoy it, adults can enjoy it. It's not like intolerable. So, what were you saying, John?
Yeah, look what they're doing to it now. Did you see that trailer? It's ridiculous.
What trailer?
The trailer was for the new Home Alone movie. You never saw that?
Oh my God! Do I have to? Oh God!
It's horrible.
No, I don't want to hear anything about it. I'm gonna do a reaction to it. Oh God!
Yeah, it came out like a while ago, last year.
Yo, we're on 2 hours, so I'm gonna start to wrap it up.
Oh, okay.
We're on 2 hours. So it's like 6 a.m. here in Japan.
Oh shit!
So
oh my God, I forgot.
I'm probably gonna drop another video, and then I'll probably pick up my wife. Let me get to the chat real quick and give out a few thanks. Let's just see who we got here on top. We got a Will. Thank you, Will, as always. Will's a big supporter of our channel's community. Absolutely, thank you so much. Another Jen is also a great supporter. Ross, thank you for stopping by, man. Ross, we'll have a video out here soon. I got to get around to it. It's going to happen pretty soon. Josh is gone. He got bored after we stopped talking about Guns N' Roses. Soul Assassin, thank you for coming by, man. Josh, I'm sorry I didn't get to more of your comments tonight. Josh is always supporting. And Austin, I apologize. I kept getting your name a little mixed up, but you are Austin Allen now. You are Austin Allen forever, and I'll remember that. Appreciate you, man. Give me a call tomorrow. Maybe, we could do something, because probably not, because my wife's insane and I could never do anything.
Wow.
Catherine Starr, thank you very much. And it's true. She's really, really clinically insane. And Felix, thank you so much for stopping by. I was going to let Felix jump in. We got a full panel, though. Felix is doing videos here, and I let him jump in lives when I get the chance. And
the last guy said that he dated Axl Rose's cousin, I guess. Kind of cool. Yeah.
My friend Justin This is actually his name's actually Justin. So
the Almighty Coon. Okay.
yes, the
All right.
Almighty Coon. Now also Pima and Mr. Alf. I call Mr. Alf because I have trouble with his last name. So thank you very much. And John, yes, John. Everyone knows John. If you're on Twitter,
Hi, John.
I think
Hi,
you know
everyone.
John. So,
I can't see the chat. Hi.
but I want to link Justin's channel one time, and I linked it before. So if Justin, you
thank
could
you.
talk about your channel for just a minute.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My name is Justin Proper. I host this weekly stream called This Week in Bullshit. I would love, I've loved having John on multiple times. Oh my god, you don't need to show that video, but thank you. I appreciate.
I think you look good in black.
In black.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I'm
Yeah.
actually wearing.
Now,
that
okay, if
shirt
you don't want
right
me to show,
now.
all right, man.
No,
All
I'm
right,
actually
man.
wearing that shirt right now. I think it's
Okay.
great. No, but yeah, that's what I look like. Same as the avatar. But thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the grandparents react to Cecil video?
I've seen some of it. You caught me on Josiah's live. I didn't see the entire thing, but I love the concept and I caught some of it.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm doing a follow up to that. The grandparents react to your comments on the video, including yours, So. Yeah,
oh, thanks,
yeah, John.
thanks, man. I hope your grandfather likes my comments, dude.
Oh, they did. They did. My grandpa had a very nice thing to say about Will Gentry, by the way. So he's the only person who has seen a little snippet of it. So that's coming up.
Okay.
I'm doing a review of Birds of Prey and Sonic. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm considering hosting it's going to be called, this is an exclusive for you.
That's a hell of a thumbnail, man. You really had to get your grandma.
I may as well use that thumbnail for every single grandparent video.
Does she look like she looks like you, man? You look so much like your grandmother. This is a Kodak moment.
God.
She looks thrilled.
Oh my gosh. No, was my grandma right there and my grandpa in the corner.
Right, we know.
People loved my grandpa's comment because he's like me except older.
She looks fucking horrified. She looks fucking horrified.
That was the moment when.
Why am I wasting my time on this?
Cecil called Glenda the Good Witch. He said good witch, more like awful bitch, as far as I'm concerned. Right. And that's why she's making that expression. Is calling Glenda the Good Witch an awful bitch. And Glenda is terrible. But that's going to be coming up, and my reviews are going to be coming up. And thank you for that lovely, those lovely the thumbnail for that. That was great.
All right, let me get to Ruthie. Ruthie, you could talk about whatever you want because I don't know it's up to you what you want to tell people about because I know you have some projects coming up, but that's up to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm ready to start downloading on my cooking channel. I just have to change my name.
Uploading. We got it.
Yeah. I think at the end of March, I already did videos for it. I have a cooking channel on this one I'm talking through. And I'm also part of Geeks and Gamers, and we have a Discord service.
Right,
if you guys want to join that, that's what I do on
if you have a link to that, you could pop it in there. I don't have a link to it right now.
No, I don't have a link to it right now.
Okay. Well, I'll push that when I get a chance. I'll push that when I get a chance. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. And as far as that, please, if you like any kind of geek news, please subscribe to Geeks and Gamers. We have a new theme right park channel. We have Gaming with Geeks, and we also have Jeremy's personal channel. And
no, don't subscribe to that. Don't subscribe to D-Day Cobra because he owes me something from March 16, 2018. So not that channel.
Anyways, please subscribe to Geeks and Gamers. Other than that, that's it.
Okay, great.
No, my fan page. Hold on, sorry. I have a fan page to them too at JGG for Life. That's where you can send all your anything you have from Geeks and Gamers, any memes. That's what we're known for. We almost have 600 subscribers, so that's
right. This is it right here. I have that one on my Instagram.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
got about like almost 500 followers. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have no one for a long time because I wasn't posting anything, and then suddenly we started posting, and it just grew like 300 within a few months. So it's not bad.
That's a good one. That really
Yeah.
is. Have you considered? Is there an official Instagram that's just Geeks and Gamers, or is it just like, or it's just the fan page? Because I would consider taking out fan page, just because. You know, if you're making it the official one. Yeah.
We're the only one that I
Oh,
know
okay,
of.
all right. That's sort of. I was trying to ask that. So yeah.
Yeah, and then Jeremy, everyone on the team follows it. Even Jeff and
Well, you got Geeks and Gamers 1 subscriber now. You could tell Jeremy.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my God! I'm actually gonna take a screenshot from that.
So you're
that's beautiful. Like, hey, okay. Now I'm gonna tweet this out. Hey, Jeremy, Entertainment Hacker just got you a sub. Where's that fishing video?
No, well, Ruthie and I both got him a sub. Well, it's 50. It's my channel, so it's me and Ruthie.
Fair
but you
enough.
know, I'll send Jeremy a DM or something. Say, hey, you son of a bitch! Don't say I never did anything for you. So how about that?
Okay, that'll actually work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he'd come on this channel like after we did the live together, but I guess he's just busy. It's hard to work. At some point, he'll come on.
You gotta badger Jeremy. Like you have to tell him.
I don't want to irritate him. At some point, I'll take him up on it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a lot going on right now.
Oh, I know.
I have a proposal for you. If I'm John, if you're interested.
Yeah.
If I personally. If I personally am the one to get Jeremy to make a fishing video. If I do that, what can I expect in return?
Okay, first of all,
yeah.
I asked Jeremy myself about it, and he said, I take a vow, at 300,000 subscribers, I'm making a fishing video. So he is locked in it already. If he doesn't, and a third time he breaks his word, but a third time he officially breaks his word from saying it, in video and a live stream and shit, then after that, if you get him to do it, I'll do something for you. But he already said he took a vow to do it at 300,000 subs.
I'll get him to do it on the trip.
All I ask is one. What were you saying, Ruthie? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. On the trip to El Salvador.
I think you guys are missing the point. The point of him making the fishing video is to take a day off and fucking put Twitter down for 24 hours or something. That's the point.
No, I get that. But Ruthie, what were you saying?
I said I can probably get him to do it in El Salvador. There's tons
That's
of
not.
there.
That doesn't count. I mean,
it's a fishing video.
No. It's supposed to be in Florida because I'm from Florida and I want to see the video from Florida, right?
Oh
so,
no!
Anyway,
you're being a little.
All right.
No. It's supposed to be.
I'll knock him out. I'll send him on a boat and say hey, grab this fishing pole. I'm gonna film you real quick.
There you go.
Sorry about the hard knock on the head. Sorry about the bump. My men can be really rough sometimes, so we just.
You know what's funny? All right, I got to keep going here for a minute because I super chatted him because he was on his personal channel. It's the same super chat for 2 years. For 2 years. The only thing I've ever super chatted Jeremy, it says, checked out D-Day Cobra, still no fishing video. It's the only thing. And I sent him a letter with, it just said that, and he tweeted it out. So I think Ruthie saw that. And I did that. It was him and Darth Bobby Neurotics or whatever, and he read it on his personal channel. He's like, checked out D-Day Cobra, still no fishing video. He's like, that's what I fucking get for doing things on my personal channel. I gotta remember shit I never did in the past. I was like, oh, thanks, man. That made me feel real good,
Yeah.
When he's alone, he'll be like, oh yeah, I appreciate your videos, EH, thank you so much, man. And when he's with a panel, though, he's like, oh, son of a bitch, I don't want to read that. And I get it, because everyone's the same way with a panel, but I can't type anything different until he does it. It's those exact words every time, so.
Like the fishing video, question mark.
Yeah. Checked out D-Day Cobra, still no fishing video. All right, I got to give Paul a chance to talk about his band for a minute, if that's okay. And I put that in the chat.
Sorry, yes.
I put that in the chat, by the way. So, Paulie, please tell us about your band.
Sure, thank you. Band's called Christ Head, 2 words. You can find it on Bandcamp.
It's in the chat right now. It's in the
Okay.
chat right now.
Thank you. Yeah, it's probably up on iTunes, Spotify, all your major places. The album's out now. I'm in a second band where I play guitar and I write most of the riffs, called Slick River. The album isn't out yet, but it's probably going to be on Bandcamp as well. The band Christed, Imagine Surf Grunge, I guess. I don't know. Check it out. You figure it out.
Kind of punk rock, you know, kind of grunge meets punk rock kind of stuff. And they're from New York. They're from pretty much my hometown, right? You could say.
Cool.
Long Island.
Yeah, they're from my, and it's $7, by the way. You know, it's always good to support, and I'll be selling it in the channel pretty soon. I'm sure. You know, we'll have a couple of people pick it up. So,
well, maybe I should New York it and just sell it by myself for $5 and keep all the money.
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do with I don't know what you can do with the money. And Paulie's been supporting this channel since the beginning, so I definitely gonna hook him up the best I can. So yeah, but we got to end it, guys. So everyone said their piece. Okay. Paulie, Justin, Ruthie, thank you, and Simon, thanks for stopping by. But we're ending it, and I will see you guys next time.
See ya.
Thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.